Little Legos, where to go? If you want to find ways to have everyone know, it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only Lego building you ever did. Little Legos, where to go? If you want to find ways to have everyone know, it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only Lego building you ever did. Little Legos, where to go? If you want to find ways to have everyone know, it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only Lego building you ever did.
Hello, hello, hello. I am here. And it seems to be working. So we got roaming bricks. Hey, you're actually the first one in here. Can you believe it? Usually it's Alexandra. But she should be in here in a few minutes, I assume. She usually never misses a single live, so. But yeah, I'm going to be, hey, I'm actually lagging my thing. I'm talking before I see myself talk. We're building the, I don't know if this is actually called Toothless or it's called Dungeons and Dragons. I'm not sure. But, yeah, it's like 15 different names. They call it Dungeons and Dragons Toothless. They call it Toothless Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know what to call them. But I actually ordered him on back order, and he is still on back order. And I just received it about 2 days ago. So I will be building that today. And, oh, there she is. There we go.
Hi, little Lego, sorry.
There we are. I don't know if you heard me, but I said, I should be here in a second. So.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, we got
I was moderating another stream.
Yeah. But yeah, Roman Bricks came in also. He's on chat right now. Saying, good to see you, too. Or good to see you.
Hi, Romy Bricks. Hi. Namaste.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to click on this thing here and show what I had down here. So yeah, I'll be building him today, and I believe he's got 7 bags from going by the instructions. So I've been through the instructions about 6 times. I've been excited to build this thing. My stupid warning keeps coming up on that counter up there. You can't see it, but there's a counter up there saying it's running slow. So I'm actually a little bit behind. Well, up there on Restream, it's synced, but on OBS it's not, to my mouth. Yep, it's Alexandria. It sure is. And he says,
hello.
Namaste. I don't know what that means. Namaste, Alexandria. He asked who was in the chat and he answered it, so. Thank you for your service. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tracy. Tracy just came in also.
Oh, hello, Tracy.
Tracy, how do you say it? Banks, I think it is.
Sorry, I can't read the chat.
We're on a first name basis here, you know. I always go by the first name. Or the first word within the name, whatever you want to call it. So, I don't know if anybody knows. My name is Will, actually, so that's my real name is Will. Or at least that's what I go by anyway. So we got, well, it says we got 0 people in here. We obviously got 2 along with Alexandria. And I actually had a surprise today, and my wife is not awake to send me the picture, so I guess I'll just tell you guys what it is. We were driving down our street that we live right here, and how is the cheesecake doing in the refrigerator, Alexandria? He's just asked. Romy Bricks is
sitting there waiting for me when I'm ready.
Oh, I love cheesecake. But I was driving down our main road right here that we live on, and we're about maybe about 6 blocks down, maybe from here, maybe 8 blocks down. We were driving up this afternoon, and I don't know why we didn't see it. He's been there for I don't know how many years. It's a little taco stand type of thing, a little Mexican taco. He sells a bunch of stuff there. And my wife was driving, and she just turned just right time. She goes, "Oh my God, he has a minifig on the side of his building." I was like, "Oh, what?" I looked, I just barely caught it by the corner of my eye. She goes, oh, we should stop and take a picture of that. Ask him if we could take a picture of it and put it on YouTube tonight when you do your live. I was like, yeah, go ahead, let's turn back around. So we turned back around. I walked up to the window. He came up, he says, how can I help you? He was a Mexican guy. I says, yeah, I says, I'm a Lego YouTube channel. I have a Lego YouTube channel. And I says, I'd like to take a picture of your little minifig right here. He says, oh yeah, Lego. I says, yeah, Lego. And he says, yeah, sure, no problem. Free advertising, I mean, come on, you know. So we took a picture, and he's actually got bricks up on the top of his thing, completely out of place. You know, it's like he doesn't have anything to do with Lego whatsoever. But he had the bricks painted up on the top of his little trailer or whatever it is, and he had himself
That is so
as a
cool.
minifig. He had himself as a minifig on the side. You know, it was really cute. So, and I went up to him after that. She got the picture, so she has to send it to me off her phone. She hasn't done that yet. She's actually asleep. But maybe by the end of my live, she should be awake. She'll send it to me then probably. But I don't even know what the picture looks like. I didn't even get to see it, but I saw where she took it, and then she also took down the name. That way I can mention his name, and I don't remember his name now. So I went back up to him. I told him, yeah, I have a Lego YouTube channel. It's Little Lego on YouTube. I says, I'll be on at 6 tonight, and if you'd like to go to it, you'll see it on there. We'll be showing it, so hopefully we will. I don't know if he has a YouTube or not, or whatever, but maybe he'll come in and see that we did, or watch it later on the restream. So, but I think he had like Spanish names like Diego Eldo or something like that. Can't remember. She took a picture of the name too, of his actual logo. So I'll show that later on. So I don't know when that'll be. I'm gonna go ahead and open this now.
Everybody loves Lego. Yay!
Yeah, it was really funny how he did that. It was, I forgot to add my instruction book on here. Let's see, where is that? This one. Let's get that on here real quick. There we go. And it made the thing disappear. So I guess I'll make myself disappear.
This looks like such a fun set. I want to get this set.
Yeah, he is cute, isn't he? And now we're all on there. Okay. Yeah, he is so cute. I haven't built him yet. I think he's a little bit smaller than he's probably about the size of Stitch, I'm assuming. Let's go ahead and pop this open here. He might be a little smaller than Stitch. I don't know where the heck I'm gonna put him. We've been so busy. I'm actually about ready to fall asleep right now because we're just exhausted. I mean, we've been going through a bunch of crap this week. Not only just the truck, you know, being fixed and all the stress being released and being tired because we didn't sleep this whole like month and a half that was doing that. We were always worried about, well, what's going to happen tomorrow? Is he going to show up, or is it going to get done tomorrow, or is it going to work, or you know, all that kind of thing. So we were always waking up in the middle of the night for no reason, stuff like that. And then right after that, the neighbor, I guess, reported bed bugs in her place, and they came over here, find out we didn't have any, but they're still spraying anyways. So now they're in the middle of that. Almost seems like they're blaming us for it or something like that. I don't know what the heck's going on there. But they found some other bugs that we didn't know about, so they got sprayed for that again now. Just like they did like a year ago. They haven't sprayed since. But yeah, so they sprayed yesterday, so we were up like 18 hours waiting for that to get done. Because it was really super early in the morning they were going to show up. So we had to stay up for it anyway. That's the book. There's still more. There you go. So there's the book. Like a little, you see how thick it is on the top one there? Pretty thick book. So that's the side, and it's plastic bags again. As usual, it's always plastic bags. 4, 3, 5 is really small. This size 1. And then there should be 7. That's 7. That should be 2. Hopefully I can get this done today.
Well, if you can only do half, it's okay because you can finish it
Yeah.
on Sunday.
Sunday's not that long from now, so that might be what I might end up doing. I don't know yet.
Yeah, so if you do 3 bags today or 4,
4 today, 3 tomorrow. I was gonna take 4
yeah.
out, but I just trying to grab the one. Oh yeah, I have my little baby Yoda up there now. Grogu up here on the shelf here. Found out 2 pieces were broken. The hooks on his fingers.
Aw.
Yeah, they fell right off. I was like, oh man, I don't have that color, so I had to put black on there. That's all the only color I had. You can't really see them too well. It's on the hand that has bendable fingers, not where the ball is, the other one. So, got him up there now. I had a.
I got my package today.
What did you receive in your package today?
I got my battle bus. The Fortnite battle bus came today.
Huge box, isn't it? Huge box.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised at that because it doesn't look that big, really.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it'd be that big, but it is. It's a big box.
And I also got the gift with purchase, so which is the train.
Yeah, the train. Yeah, I didn't get that one. I missed it by like 1 day. I ordered it. I ordered some stuff, and like the very next day it changed to the train. I was like, I should have ordered this stuff. I should have waited 1 more day. I think it was the same threshold too. All I got was an Ninjago thing.
Yeah, well, it was worth it because I was getting double points.
Yeah.
And I wanted that set, and I get the gift with purchase. So, getting the one set I think was worth it.
Yeah.
And it goes into my backlog for the moment.
Yeah, I got back.
I haven't built anything because I've been sick. I've just really been sick this month, so I haven't built anything.
I know the feeling. I feel sick right now, but I don't think I'm sick. But I mean, we weren't eating hardly at all this past month and a half at all because we were just so stressed about this truck thing. It's running great. We drove to the big town next to us, about 20 miles one way, and it did just fine there and back. So
I'm glad.
That's what we were worried about the mostly. That's where everything is.
Yeah,
There's nothing in this town.
this month has been so hard on me. It's so many reasons I can't really go into, but it's I've been sick. I've got all these other things going on. This has not been a good month for me.
Yeah, it's been. I wouldn't say it's been a bad month, but it hasn't been a good month either. I mean, technically, October is when the truck broke down. Right before Halloween is when our truck broke down. So, see, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can right there on the side there. Oh, let me turn on my lights. Maybe that's why you can't see anything, huh? It seems so dark in here. Oh my God, let there be light.
Oh yeah.
And there was light.
Better.
So, I forgot to turn. I always forget something on every live. It's either the lights or the camera. Well, I never forgotten the cameras because that'd be obvious. I'm always forgetting something. So we got that, and we got these two little circle things here. As long as it doesn't have a whole lot of pieces in the bag, I can usually fly right through it.
Yeah, maybe because it doesn't look like there's a lot of pieces.
There isn't really. I mean, there's 7 bags. I don't know what the heck that is. Well, there's 2 of those. Must be something. A lot of special pieces, but see them right there. At first, when I first
It'll
saw
be
it,
interesting to see this.
Yeah, at first when I saw this, I thought it was like built like a brickhead. When I saw these things here, when you see those, it's usually a brickhead. I was like, oh wow,
Yeah.
it's built like a brickhead. No, actually, it's built more like I think it's built more like kind of half between brickhead and like Yoda, the Grogu, where you have a inside brain type thing. Kind of a mixture in between the two. Seems like looking at the instructions, that's what it seems like anyway.
Yeah, this is an interesting set because it was a real split down the middle with people. They either thought it was so cute, or they were very disappointed because they wanted it to look more, more fierce.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I didn't live, because I haven't seen much lives about it at all, or anything about it really. I haven't seen
Yeah,
much.
it was like a lot of people were very disappointed. I thought it was cute, it's got that cartoony cuteness,
Yeah, exactly.
but I also did want to see a set that was more where he was more streamlined.
Right. I didn't know there was a baby one, but I guess there is. There is. I think this is the movie version, the live action one. This isn't the animated one. This is the live action one that came out like too long ago. But yeah, it's still on back order, so if you want it before Christmas, you probably won't get it if you ordered it today. Won't get it by Christmas because
Oh yeah, no, I never order. That's funny. I never order anything that's on back order. I don't even go
I
for it.
do. I mean, if I really
I
something I
just
really
don't.
want, I can't get here, then I'll order them back order. It took almost a month. I actually got the Batmans and all that a few days ago, and then I got this shortly right after. In fact, I think the day that the Batmans and all that came, this shit showed up as being shipped. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be like a month before it gets here. It came here like in 2 days. I was like, what the heck? That was quick. It was amazingly fast. It actually came out of Las Vegas because that's the closest trip to us. So I guess they have a new warehouse there now, which makes it a
Yeah,
lot
there's
faster
really
for
no
us.
set that I have to have. In a sense, like I like to just know what's coming,
I've
and
been
I
waiting
can
for this
follow the
forever.
thing there. But if I go on a back order, then it's like I'm always going to be, when is it coming? When is it coming?
Yeah,
It's like I don't like that.
I knew this was coming out. I saw when it was coming out, but then I forgot all about it. Star Trek and all that started coming around. I started watching that and everything, and then I saw this on there. I was like, oh, I've been wanting to get that. I should go ahead and order that now. I might as well. So I did. Most expensive thing I got out of all of it. It was all in the same order, so the Batman's and all that was in the same order as this one. So yeah,
Yeah,
this is
like
like 2 days later.
I want that Lightning McQueen car,
Yeah, I had
but
those
I know
pre-ordered.
that thing is going to sell out so fast. I'm just going to wait on that.
Yeah, that's why I pre-ordered them because you can pre-order them on Walmart.com
Yeah, I'm going to wait on those.
unless you want to do.
I got
I
time.
think Lego has pre-order on it too now. I think they just started it a couple days ago. I'm not sure though. Rolling Brick says he'll be right back.
Okay.
So far, it's just all Nightbot. Fortnite Battle Bus set is cool. He also said before he left. So now we flip it over like that, I guess. Yeah. At least this one doesn't have a lot of plates. It has a few plates, but not a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, I went into the um, Dan and Marsha's stream,
Yeah.
and they instantly made me a mod.
Oh. Yeah.
So I was moderating in there, and I was like, doing that. And then your thing came up right at 9. I went, oh, jeez, I gotta get over to the Lego.
Yeah.
Because normally I get there early. But I was moderating,
Yeah, just as I was starting, you came on. I didn't even realize you were there. I mean, I kept eyeballing it, but after I started, I
Normally
forgot
I
to.
come early. It was like, I didn't expect it. It was like, oh, they made me a moderator. Well,
I was
okay,
actually late,
and
to tell
so
you the truth. I actually came up
yeah,
2 minutes
I
early.
was honored. They nominated, they moderated me, but now it's like, I
Yeah.
was running late.
Yeah, I actually started late myself, so about a minute too late. I was sitting here just leaning back in my chair, going, okay, I'll just sit here and wait till it starts. And I was kind of zoning out, and I looked up. I was like, oh crap, it's 6:02. That was sure went fast. Did I fall asleep or something or what? So I just,
Yeah, that
went ahead and
happens to
started
me
it up.
too. It's like I'll be sitting there and I'm just like, I feel myself like going, oh, don't fall asleep, don't fall
I've
asleep.
fallen asleep in this chair so much. It's unbelievable how much I've fallen asleep in this chair hundreds of times because it goes down all the way. So
Yeah, I'm in my big comfy chair. I got a big comfy chair.
This thing isn't as
That I
nothing
stretch out and
touches.
the legs go up so I can put my legs up.
I mean, I can fall asleep in it, but not for very long. And it is hot in here. Oh my God. We don't even have our heater on. It's almost 80 degrees in here. It's ridiculous. I just checked before I started. I checked to see my heater was on. It's not on, but it's hot. I got a fan running. You can hear that in the background here. God, it's hot in here. I'm really sweating
And
right now.
it's been so cold where I am.
I don't know why it's so
It's
hot today.
crazy. Now it's in the 50s. To a
Yeah.
couple of days ago it was in the 20s. Is there any you can tell why I can't get rid of this cold. I feel so lousy.
It's so hot in here right now. I think I got this backwards. I did. Yeah, put this top one backwards. Okay, choose that way. Like that. Ah, you dumb thing.
Oh no.
Yeah, a little piece fell off. I hate when they do that. What the heck? Yeah, that was. Well, they got two different ones on here. Got the front facing. Or. Oh, no, no wonder why it fell off. I had it backwards. That's why it came off. Popped on it. There. Okay. The step facing this way. Okay. Now we're right there, right? Yeah. If you guys see any mistakes, tell me before I mess it up anymore. Just type. Well, you don't even have to type. You just type the word mistake and like Bob go mistake card. That'll make me go, huh? What? Where?
It's kind of hard to see the build though, because your hand is like just off the Like now
Yeah.
I can see it.
I try to see that. I try to fix that as much as I can. I'm like reaching clear across. I don't know if you can see me actually leaning forward. I have to literally reach over
Yeah,
here.
I know. I don't want you to hurt your back,
Yeah,
but I
well,
don't
I did
want you
slow it
to
down as
like.
I went along.
I gotta let you know if you can't. On the camera though.
So go. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. I mean, trying to keep it in here. One of these days, I'm going to change this desk out. I ever get more room in here somehow or another. We've been trying to figure out. We're talking about taking one of these chairs out. I got two chairs here. I mean, we don't even use them. They're more here for storage than anything else except for the blue one. The one you can kind of see in this thing here. Right there, I usually sit in right there. But there's another one next to it. And we never sit in that one, ever. And I kept telling her we should just take that one out and either give it away or something. Because it's just not room in here, And so that would give me a bunch of room for, moving around or whatever I need to do. And breathing room.
You may not want to get rid of that chair. If anything happens to this chair, then you at least got a backup.
Yeah. Well, it's a big chair. It's a lounge chair. They're both lounge chairs right there. And I like this one. I found this one. It's a Fortnite chair. I had to modify it, but it's a Fortnite chair. I don't know if you can see
That's
it.
cool.
It says Fortnite on the back there. See that? But it didn't have arms.
That's
and I took the
cool. I
arms
like
off.
that.
I found a chair out in the free box that was busted, but the arms were good. And so what I did, I took those off of it and took those. I left the rest of the chair there, but took those and just kind of screwed them into the bottom because it was wood. That's why I kept breaking all the time. I finally had to put what do you call it, metal ribbon underneath to kind of hold it on better.
Yeah.
So that it hasn't broken on this side. Because I lean on this side a lot when I get up because it's closer to the door. So just naturally I kind of do that. And that's why it keeps breaking off. Hasn't done it lately. But yeah. Or when I get up, I push down on both to get up. That's why I needed some arms so I could do that. But without the arms.
Yeah, there's one side of my chair that's sunk in because that's where I lean
Yeah.
my arm and everything into. That's where I lean into.
Well, yeah. This one. See, because of my back, I have to force myself up. So for me to get up, I need the arms. Although I can't stand the arms, but when I didn't have the arms, I almost felt like I was going to fall off the chair all the time. So I did have it on live without the arms before. It was only maybe about 2 months ago, I think I added the arms the first time. So first time you see it with arms. I don't think I ever said anything about it until now, but I might have mentioned it here and there. But I didn't say, oh, I got arms on it now, woohoo, you know, or anything like that. But I might have mentioned it, I can't remember. But it's been about 2 months or so. I don't know if I'm flying through this or not. I'm still waiting for the rest of my shuttle pod. You know, the Star Trek shuttle pod pieces.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be the ultimate live. I'm gonna be doing that one, showing how I built that without having to buy it at all. I just bought the parts for it. So
That'll be cool.
To show up, I have the parts list. Probably put the link on for everybody too if they want to get it. I have the link on screens, that way people can just order it that way. It has the parts list and everything, so you can import the part list into the Lego.com pieces. It only cost me about $25. That's it. So doing it that way. Although there is one piece that's not available, but there is an alternative, which I figured out. So I want to build it on live to show, hey, you know, this piece does work. And because I built it on Studio, Bricklink Studio, and it worked on there too. So you just have to do an alternate build. You can't see it, you can't tell. I got hair in here. You can't tell at all because it's pretty much the same. It's just a smaller version of it. It's hard to explain. And
Yeah, and if you want, and you know, like if you want to go the whole route, you can get like stickers printed.
Yep.
To put the name and thing on if you wanted
Or
to
just
do
order
the
stickers to say that they got torn up. You know, get them for free.
I mean, it costs a little money, but you can do it if you want to
I think
make
I'm
the
not
whole
sure you can
9
actually
yards
buy
with it.
stickers. I'm not sure you can buy stickers or not. I know you can get replacement.
Oh no, well I'm
stickers.
saying you could have them printed though. You
Yeah.
can.
Well, that would cost a fortune.
Well, yeah, but a lot of people
Yeah,
do
I
it though.
have that
I
sheet,
know,
too.
because Polar Racing he does that for people.
Yeah, I actually have the sheet too. I have the actual, you know, that I could print up. I have the sheet. I found all that stuff. It took me forever, but I did find the sheet, the print sheet, so that I could do that. But I don't know if it's just, they say it's to scale, but I'm not sure if it really is or not. They say it's to scale all the time, and I found out it's too big or too small. So, but yeah, I could print it up. It probably cost about $20 to have it printed up because it's all colors, 256 colors at least, if not more. So it would cost a fortune, I'm sure, because you're not doing it in bulk. You're doing single, you know. If you did it in bulk, you'd have like thousands of them, and yeah, it'd be a lot cheaper. But when you're only doing one, it costs a lot more.
Yeah, because like I watch a couple, you know, I watch a lot of different streamers, and some of them that build their own cities,
Yeah.
they have like they have the street signs print. You know, they'll get the stickers
Yeah,
for whatever you know
they
for
buy
what
the
they
paper and
want.
print it on their own printer, which I could do that too. I do have a printer, but it's out of ink right now. So I could do that myself in all reality. That way, if I mess it up, I can go back. I don't have to pay $20 again to have it done again. You know, just because it was the wrong size or sized incorrectly. You know, I could do test prints on paper. That way, I know it's the right size first, and then print it on the clear, whatever it is, sticker sheet. But yeah, that's how I'm supposed to do my little Lego minifig. It'll be stickers. So that's how it'll end up being. But they'll be pre-applied when I give them away, but they'll be already on there. But oh yeah, I think the first time I ever give anything away will probably be when I do my my meet and greet up in Reading in June or July. So if I hadn't printed it right before that, just give them out to people like the first 100 or something like that will get one. So that'll be up in Reading, which is in Northern California here. Because we're supposed to pick up my daughter. It'll be a meet and greet of my daughter and myself. And all of us. Pretty much.
So are you seeing your daughter for the holidays?
No, she was going to come, but like I said, with the truck breaking down and all that, we decided not to do it. She agreed. She says, don't take that chance of breaking down because we don't know if we're actually going to make it that far. We have to drive all the way to Reading, which is 130 miles one way.
That's hard, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty hard on the truck. I mean, I made it before this all happened. Not any problem, but It's
Yeah, but you don't want to push the truck now.
and the snow too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of snow up there right now, and though we have a 4-wheel drive, it costs us $150 round trip in gas, just in gas alone, which is going down. It's down to was it 479 now? I think it is. It was at 529 just when my truck broke down. As soon as my truck broke down, it started going down. I'm expecting to go up anytime. It always happens to me.
It's always the way.
When I either sell my car or the car breaks down, gas will start going down. As soon as I get my car back, it starts going back up again. It never has failed once. So I'm expecting to go up anytime, any minute. It actually went down a dime the day that the truck got running again. I was like, okay, there's something wrong here. Is the truck going to break down again or something? Is it not? That's why we're so worried. We're like thinking it's going to break down again and something else is wrong we don't know about. Gas is still going down. Like a sign or something, you know? Like a warning. But
I know, it's crazy.
that's what we're so scared about. I think I'd be happier right now if the gas went up and I know it'd be okay.
We've been having a lot of traffic accidents with black ice up where I am.
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised. I hate black ice. I mean, I'm used to
Yeah.
it. But yeah, we used to have a really hairy, what do you call it? Carnivore? Whatever they call it. I can't remember what they call them. That people were getting killed on, and they finally fixed that problem about time. They put an overpass on it, so nobody has to cross the main highway without a stop sign or anything. It was really stupid. They did it. There was fatalities there all the time. We almost got caught in it one time too, but on a different part of it. We got
I
hit.
read in Reader's Digest that stop signs are where most people get killed
Yep.
because the cars don't stop.
No, nobody ever stops when they're supposed to. It seems like, especially around here. But no, people were. We've seen some pretty hairy ones. We didn't witness them, but we saw the aftermath. And almost every time, either the one crossing or the one on the highway got killed. At least somebody got killed in one car or the other. And so they finally put an overpass over it, so that way people don't have to cross the highway at all. So.
Believe it or not, one year I saw 3 different people get hit by cars
Yeah.
when I was out. It was crazy. 3 different days, 3 different people got hit by cars.
You actually witnessed it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we witnessed one too. I witnessed one a long time ago.
A woman was standing behind a cab, and the guy backed up, and he knocked her to the ground, and she was screaming. The car was going over her, and her friends were grabbing her arms, dragging her, and we all were screaming, "Stop, stop!" And thankfully he stopped, but I mean, he did knock her down, and her friends, she would have been hurt really bad if her friends hadn't grabbed her arms and were dragging her.
Yeah.
Which was, terrifying.
He was dragging
Then
her?
her friends they were crossing the street, right?
Yeah.
And the cab driver backed his car up and didn't look behind him, and she fell, and it was backing over her, and her friends ran forward and grabbed her arms, and they were pulling her.
Oh.
Screaming, they were pulling, "Stop, stop!" And all of us who were on the other side of the street started screaming, "Stop, stop!" Because we saw him. He wasn't stopping backing up. And they were pulling her while he was backing up over her. We all were screaming, and finally he realized and he stopped.
Did he actually run her over? Or did he actually miss it?
He knocked her down, but he didn't crush her with the car. She fell between the 2 wheel things.
Oh, thank God.
And that's when her friends had run forward and grabbed her arms, and they were pulling her, screaming. They were trying to keep her from getting run over all the way over. And that was, terrifying. Then I was I was walking during the shopping area, and this guy's motorcycle went out of control right into the crowd, and it went right into the crowd and hit the table that somebody was selling stuff off of.
Oh yeah.
And knocked people down. And a lot of those motorcycles, when they go out of the way, knocked
Yeah,
everything
you
down.
can't control them once they do that. Like in a movie or something, you always see movies where they're knocking down the sellers, merchants. They
Yeah,
get,
his motorcycle went out of control and knocked the thing right out of the thing. He went flying off it,
jeez.
and then the tables would fly. The table would fly. I was saying, what the hell is going on this year? I couldn't believe I was like at ground zero of these things.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
I
one.
haven't witnessed accidents, but I've heard about a lot of them around here. People here just don't know how to drive. Even in this town, I tell everybody,
Yeah,
I says people are so dumb around here. It's like when it seems like when it rains, people drive worse. It's like their brains melt or something. The
I
brains like
know.
sugar. I mean, melt. When it's hot,
And I
the
couldn't
brains melt
believe.
too.
They give you warnings. They say, hey, you can't drive in this. This is a major storm. Don't go out. If you absolutely don't have to go out, don't go out. And what do? They go out.
Yeah, it's more busier raining when it's raining than when it's not raining. There's more people out. It's like what the
Yeah.
heck? So it's like I don't know. People are crazy around here, and they
They're
drive even worse
crazy
in the rain
everywhere.
here than anywhere any other time. I mean, you drive bad here as it is anyways. It's worse when it's raining.
Yeah, I was in a cab and the cab got hit. I was in a cab and the light was starting and this woman did a turn, an illegal turn right in front of the cab and hit us.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I was like, and this is when my dad was in he was in like the elderly rehab
Yeah.
where he was trying to get better from his him getting hit. And so I had to call him up and tell him I'm going to be late because I got to stay here till the police come because I'm a witness.
Yeah.
And it's holding, I'm in the car. And Dad was saying, if you got to go to the hospital, go to the hospital. Thankfully, I wasn't hurt.
Yeah.
Shaken up, but I wasn't hurt.
Yeah. Shaking up. Yeah, I think the worst accident I was ever in is when a lady hit us. We had a little. Me and my ex-wife, we had a little van, a minivan. Can't remember what kind it was. I think it was a Chevy or something like that. And we were going down. We were in the town next to us when we went to earlier today, and we were going down this main road. And there was another main road that crosses. The way they build roads here is ridiculous. What happens is the main road we're on dead ends, right past this one. It crosses. Okay, there's a light there. It dead ends, and you have to turn left, and then other cars are coming the other way, also against us. They turn right, I guess it would be, and it turns into a double lane, right? So anyway, we were at the light, stopped at the light. I wasn't driving. My ex-wife was driving at the time, and we were just sitting there, right? And I kind of sensed that the light was changing, and I saw this car coming towards the light, way down. I just saw her. She was hauling ass too. Oh my God, she was hauling ass. And,
Oh, yeah.
I was like, and so my ex-wife started going, and I was like, what? I got that far, bam, she hit us. She went through the red light, full speed through the red light.
Wow.
She was going about 60 miles an hour through that light, and it's only like 30 miles an hour through there. She was on her freaking phone. What happened? A teenager
Amazing.
with a
People are
friend.
such idiots.
They didn't even get hurt at all. I think we kind of did. But yeah, we got completely screwed out of the deal too, because our truck got towed away, or I mean our van got towed away, and then, this kind of tells you how people are around here. Our van got towed away. The insurance was going to pay to get the van back out, even though it was totaled. Okay, we paid to get the thing out. Well, the guy went after the insurance trying to get paid to get it out again, even though he didn't have it anymore.
Sure.
Yeah, he cheated. He tried to get the money from them too. He tried to get double the money. That's how they are here. So freaking dishonest. So I always tell everybody, don't go there, because this guy tried to get paid twice for the same thing. And then of course we lost the van anyway because it was completely totaled. Well, no, I think what it was, they required us to pay for the tow is what it was. And so he still did actually have the van because it was totaled out. So then he turned around and claimed that we never paid for it when we did. We had the proof and everything. And actually, the insurance company already knew because he called the insurance company. They didn't call him. He called the insurance company saying, "I haven't got paid yet. I need to get this from you." And they're like, "Oh no, we don't think so. We got a receipt showing they did pay for their tow." "Oh no, they didn't." He kept denying it. I don't know if they tried to sue him or if they came after him because I didn't see him after that anymore. It's like he went out of business for a while. So he was trying to claim it twice.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's how people are around
How,
here.
how,
People are so dishonest around here. It's unbelievable.
it is. Oh, they're the same here. It's the
All
same
they care about
everywhere,
is money. They don't
unfortunately.
care about nothing else. All about
Yep.
themselves. I mean, it's probably like that in a lot of other places too. But oh my God, it's really bad here. They'll bend over backwards to get a penny from you. They really will. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
they will. You know, it's like they'll take you for anything you got. They'll rob you blind around here. And we're nowhere near LA at all. Not even close to LA. We're like 900 miles from LA. So it's not, can't blame LA for this. I mean, worry about
It's like that everywhere. It really is. It's like that everywhere. It's unfortunate, but it's true.
It's so ridiculous. Most dishonest people here that I've ever known. And I've told people about that, and like, there was one time I was in a live, and so many people were asking where we were all from. I says, I'm in Humboldt County. And one guy comes in and goes, "Oh, great, you live in the most evil county in the world." I was like, "Yep,
Oh,
got it
my
right.
God.
You got it right." It is. It is. People are just, everybody hates everybody here. Literally, they hate everybody.
Oh.
Except for themselves. They love themselves, but they hate everybody else. And they'll do anything to screw people over. And I've seen it happen. They tried to, the manager that was here before tried to screw us over just a few years back. And we turned around and we basically got, reversed it on her. She even got fired too. And they got a new manager. She's a little bit easier on us, but she's getting a little strict again now, like she was, like since yesterday or so. So it's hard to understand what she means about, this or that. And it's like, are you saying we did that? Are you saying we didn't do that, or what? I got the wrong things here. I guess it has to do with the studs. Okay, the wrong two pieces here. Mistake. Got to mistake myself. Let's do one with studs. Same exact thing, but they got studs on them instead. But yeah, it's like they found these. It's like, well, I know we didn't bring them in, and we obviously don't have the bed bugs, but you're still going to spray here anyways. Is it like our fault or something, or what? So it's like I don't know what the heck's going on. So, but with the other manager, the one that used to be here, she used to blame us for everything. Even though she knew somebody else did something, she would say it was us. Or they would say it was us. It was like, we weren't even here. How the heck could we have done that? We weren't even here. And they would swear up and down, it was them. It's like, what the hell? And this manager would believe it. The old manager would believe it. She was just like that. Just because we were homeless. We were homeless before we moved here. Just because of that, she didn't believe a thing we ever said. She's like, all homeless are liars. Even if you were homeless, you're still a liar. It's like, screw you too. She had something against homeless, I guess. Or even ex-homeless, or whatever you call it.
Well, I can tell you stories and things I've seen that's,
We fought
unbelievable.
so I guess that's the other side. But yeah, she even tried to give us that trick. "Oh, well, if you guys move out, I won't evict you." I'm like, "Yeah, right, sure you won't." I've heard that a billion times. "I won't charge you." She tried to sue us for $25,000 for what? Nothing. We didn't do a thing. And I wanted to sue her so bad. She got fired instead. I was gonna just turn around and counter sue her, just for the sake of it. She got fired instead, finally. Yeah, it looks like we're making his foot. Where the how they do that. The top of his foot there, just a little flipped cap thing there, closes down on his foot. But yeah, oh, she made us so mad. But we were happy when she got fired, though. Well, we were happy about that one. All we could do is laugh. People here just didn't like her. Nobody here liked her. They couldn't stand her at all. She reminded me of Gru from Despicable Me. She looked just like him, but
Oh,
female.
yeah.
Okay, looks like never too old for Legos here too. He says, "Boo." And then Debbie Whitney came in and she says, "Good evening, everyone." But never too
Hi,
old for
Debbie.
Legos. Well, Debbie, you're from the future. But, yeah, Debbie there, she knows exactly what I'm talking about. She knows exactly who I'm talking about. But yeah, she reminded me so much of Gru, only she was the mean version of him. But she looked I mean, she was an identical twin, but in real life. I'm not kidding either. Identical twin. She even had the nose, everything. She looked just like him. I didn't even realize it till like a month before she was gone. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, she looks just like him. Because I was watching it one time, I was like, oh my god, that looks just like Tiffany. He looks just like Tiffany. Only she's supposed to be a girl or whatever, female, whatever. I was like, I don't believe this. The likeness was just unbelievable. She even wears black, just like he did. She wears black everything, just like he did, exactly the same way. I mean, literally, everything was exactly the same way. I think I told somebody about that. They laughed. They're like, "Oh my God, you're right. She does look like Gru." But he's likable. She was not. That was the only difference. People like Gru, so.
I love the Minions.
Yeah. But see, Gru came up. Gru was a bad guy first.
Yeah, and when he inherited those 3 kids.
Yeah, and then when he had
The
the kids,
2
he turned
kids.
around.
Don't quite remember.
I think that was either Despicable Me 3 or 4. I can't remember which one where he has kids. Which one was straight?
I know he got married in the last one.
Was it the last one he
And
got married in? Okay. I don't know what order they were. Can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen those movies. But yeah, her name was Tiffany. She used to stalk us and everything. That's how bad she was. She would stalk. She would follow us everywhere just to see where we're going because. And then she'd complain about it. It's like, oh my God, you went to the grocery store. Oh my God, the world's going to end. That's how she acted like. I swear to God, that's how she acted. She was that bad. I'm not exaggerating either. She was just like that.
Oh no, I believe you. Believe me, I've seen it.
She had gone to the mall one time. She pulled up in the handicap, and guess who pulled up right next to her, thinking it was me. She pulled right up next to her, and as soon as she realized it wasn't me, she sped off. And we caught her. She caught her at it too. Yep. She was stalking us everywhere we went. She was following me all the time. She had something against me. I don't know what the heck it was, but she was stalking me everywhere I went. And when my wife was driving by herself one time, boom, she recognized the truck. She started following her, and she followed her to the mall, pulled up next to her to confront her about something probably, like she always did me. And because she did that to me a couple times too. She'd pull up. Oh, what are you doing here? You don't need to go to the mall. It's like, it's not your damn business,
Yeah.
And she started cussing me out for even going to the mall at all, or whatever it was. I just threw a piece, and I don't know where it went. It got stuck to my finger. Oh, here it is. I hate having fingernails sometimes. They're not even that long either, but bricks will catching their fingernails sometimes, you know? Drives me nuts. My big fingers, I guess. My big fat fingers. Guess
Oh,
it's the other foot.
can you believe about Rob Reiner?
I know.
His own kid did it.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. I don't know if he actually did or not, but that's what I heard.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
I don't know what the motive was yet, but
neither do I.
I heard
But
that they were fighting.
oh
right
my
before
God.
that. I don't know. But
to kill them like that, I mean, he supposedly butchered them.
yeah, that's what I heard.
Man,
Just all of a sudden like that. You know. He was just retiring too.
I know. I mean, that just what a way to go. I remember when I heard them going in his own house, because I was saying to myself, the security down there is like for those big, the ones with the money over there, because big names live over there.
Yeah.
And I'm going, how the hell did somebody get in there without any of the things going off? Well, now I know. It was his own son.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
I think he got out on bail though, but I'm not sure.
and probably. They let everybody out for everything nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Even when they're guilty of sin.
Yep. They don't even try to arrest people around where I am anymore.
Well, they don't.
Like at like at a Walmart or a Target,
Yeah.
they'll walk in there, they just grab stuff, they'll walk right out. The people go, "Hey, we're not gonna get killed trying to stop them."
Right.
And the cops are like, we're not getting involved in this.
Well, yeah, Walmart's policy is not to chase them because, let the cops handle it. That's why people know that.
Yeah, but like the cops around here, unless it's like a riot, they don't even bother.
I'm on bag 3 now. Oh, I got the bottom of them. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that.
I see his little feet.
Yeah, his little feet.
Tiny little feet.
Okay. And then Debbie said, "Hi, Nightbot." First she retracted something, I don't know what she said. And then Never Too Old for Lego says, "Okay, I have to go, but have a great stream." All right, thank you,
Oh.
Never Too Old, for coming in.
I never too old for Lego. I guess we missed him, but hi.
Yeah, it was let's see, 5:52 on there. Or 6:52, about 2 minutes ago. Oh, Debbie just said something. I meant to say yes, I know what they both were going through with the office manager there. She was very rude, and the second worker in the office was the same way, and she is related to us, yeah. There was 2 of them in there. She's not there, though, for some reason. I think she's sick or something. It's only the new manager, and that's it. Okay, why do I have an extra piece right here? I think I forgot to put it on the other foot. I just realized it. I noticed that there was a printed one on one, but it wasn't on the other one. I just gotta figure out what
And
it
then
was.
I heard what happened in Australia. Oh,
What's that?
the Bondi Beach massacre.
I didn't hear about that.
Oh, you didn't? Because they were talking about it on Brick Boy's stream, Brick
I
Boy
didn't
2000. The
Today?
a bunch of Jewish Jewish people were celebrating Hanukkah on the beach, big Hanukkah celebration,
Yeah.
and a couple of terrorist ones came out with guns and opened fire on all of them. And this is in Australia.
Was that today?
Killed a lot of people.
This world's going to hell right now, I'm telling you. And they do it for the
I know,
stupid
and that's what, like, they were going in Australia. This is the first time something like this has happened.
Yeah, it's not very
Like
big.
this, there were a
It's not
lot.
a very big country at all.
Yeah, I mean, they were saying that this is like a total shock for them.
Unusual, yeah.
Yeah.
I hear we might be getting two new states too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
Alberta
bless
and
you.
Saskatchewan
Oh wow.
in Canada. They declared themselves states today, even though they're not.
Now that's interesting.
They're declaring themselves states because they're sick and tired of what Canada's been doing to them. And that means our gas will
Yeah.
go way down because their Alberta is really good. Is really known for oil. You know, they have
Well,
oil stuff there. So our gas would go way
that'll
down
be
because
very interesting.
we would have connections to oil again. So I guess they're all looking into it now and to making a state. They have to go through a bunch of red tape and stuff to do it. But evidently they're willing to do it. So. That means
Yeah, I mean Canada is like
I
it's
guarantee
full
a bunch
of.
other, I guarantee to you a bunch of other ones will follow them. So Canada might become the
Oh
United
yeah.
States before too long. All of it might become the United States after a while. Be like 100 states. Can you believe that? They got a lot of. I think called provinces is there. I'm not sure what they call them there.
Well, if you listen to what Never Too Old for Lego says, I'm not surprised
Yeah.
because what he's saying is going on there.
Is he in Canada?
Yeah.
No. Which province is he at? Alberta?
Oh, what? He's right. He's right across from Detroit. He's right. The water's between them and Detroit. I'm not sure what part of that is.
I think that is Alberta.
Because my mind is I'm
Alberta
you know with this cold I'm just not
and
thinking.
Saskatchewan are on the east coast, or near the east coast at least. Saskatchewan's right next to Alberta. So, and they're like I said, they're declaring themselves states now, part of the United States. But they're bigger ones, so they're going to take a lot of land away from Canada. Canada will be cut almost
Oh
in half.
yeah. I can't see Canada sitting with that because all those natural resources.
Yep. They're going to lose all that.
Yeah.
Yep. They're going to lose a lot there. That's why they're trying to fight it. But the people that live there want to become the United States. They're all for it. They're tired of them. Basically, what's happening is they're selling the oil to Canada, right? And they get like 1% back, and that's it. Canada steals the rest. They're getting nothing back at all. Nothing at all in return. It's like they're just handing them the gas and say, here you go, you can just have it, or the oil or whatever. And they raise their prices real high. You know? So they're like, forget it. At least us, we would split it with them pretty much, you know? We would basically buy the oil from them like they've done all, you know, to everybody else. It's just the way it works, you know? So, and they're Republican, or they say they'll be Republican if they become the United States. They'll be the Republican Party, both of them. So.
And you know they want that.
Yeah, that means
you know
they'll be ahead all the time.
Definitely.
About that part, but yeah, they have to decide which party they're on first before they become a state. They get so many points for that and stuff, or whatever it is. They have to be a certain kind of state. I would say they'd probably be Democrat because they're in the East Coast, so most Democrats on the East Coast, I think, if I remember right. I'm not sure though. I'm not much into politics, so I don't know. This is my guess.
Yeah, you can't talk politics here. It gets ugly very fast.
Yeah, I don't mind, but you know, if nobody goes into it, like, you know, if they just mention something like, "Hey, have you heard of so and so?" You know, that kind of thing. I'm okay with that. But if everybody keeps going and going and going, that's when it kind of gets annoying. And to the point that it gets annoying is where I cut it off, I guess you'd say. So. I mean, people will have right to their own opinion. That's pretty much open.
Well,
chat.
you know, that's what pisses me off is like, you know, America, we built it on the thing that everybody has a right to their own opinion.
Right.
You know? And you don't have to agree with them,
Yeah, it's like,
You know, but
what's wrong with somebody says no? It's like, what people act like it's the end of the world, and they don't even know the person. You know, it's ridiculous.
it is. It's crazy. People have gone crazy. I
It's
don't
not like
know
they're changing
what's
your
going on in
opinion. Your
this world.
opinion's still the same. It's not like they're changing you or anything like that. So what's the point? You know, I mean, your opinion is your opinion. That's just the way it is. You know, I mean, whatever happens, to
Yeah.
people having their own opinion. Now it's like against the law to have your own opinion or something. It's like me liking Lego. It's like I told somebody I like Lego. Like, oh my God, I can't stand Lego. Oh my God, you should die because you like Lego. It's like, what the hell, you know? I mean, that's an
And, you know,
example.
yeah. Today I was one of the streams, and somebody was coming on going, "Why don't you get a real job? What's a grown man doing playing with Legos?" And I'm like, what the hell are you watching this for?
You know
You
what I
know?
would say to that? You know what I would say to that? I would say, well, what's a young kid doing on YouTube then? Oh, we got him. I can come up pretty good comebacks like that. You just
I
assume
know.
they're a
I
young
mean, but
kid,
it's
you know,
like,
'cause the way they're talking. Just say, what's a young kid doing on YouTube then? You shouldn't be here. That's what I would have said.
yeah, and the stupid thing is like, why are you even watching this? If you don't like Lego, why are you even
Why are you
watching
here?
a person doing Lego?
I know.
It's so stupid. It's not like this is the only thing to watch. There's literally a million things you can look into.
Could be doing so many different things instead. Right.
They just want to have something to
Complain about.
attack.
They're trolls is what it is. They got nothing else better
Yeah.
to do.
I've learned a long time ago, just block them. I can't block them, but I'll like time them out, 5 minutes, time them out,
Make them leave.
you
Yeah.
know. 'Cause- and usually, once you time them out once, they get bored, they go someplace else.
Yeah. That's usually what
Usually.
happens.
Then again, you get the crazy ones, and
They
then,
just keep going and going and never end. Yeah.
yeah,
They don't
until
stop.
you finally have to like just keep just timing them out for over, the long periods until finally.
That's why, see, mods, I think if I remember right, you can actually message me privately too. You could say, hey, there's this person on here. Should I go ahead and kick them? And they can't see it. It's a private chat. So,
Yeah,
but I believe even that's why I like to have this restream because you can do that on here too. Because see, you have if you look on here, you can see where is it? I think there's chat. Or if it had chat, I'd see the chat. But let's see, I'm trying to find it. Somewhere on here, I think it is. Now I just got to figure out where my things are. There they are. Come on. I guess I back on here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, there's somewhere on here. It says private chat. One of these buttons you can do right there. Down on the bottom of mine, I can hit private chat. I can talk to you privately, and nobody can see what I'm saying with you. So you would see it just on the restream, the thing that you're on now.
oh,
So you would have to be on vocal to see that. You wouldn't see it. OBS doesn't have that, but you would see it in this as long as you're on here, on the panel or whatever. You can see it. So, but yeah.
yeah, like I say, because like I don't have in a lot of I don't have the thing to be able to like ban somebody because I'm just a regular mod. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you can. You can.
But,
I believe you can, Matt. You can ban.
I think I can for you,
Yeah, you can.
but for
me,
others, I'm just still.
yeah, actually,
for
you're a manager. So
regular.
yeah, you can. I know you can with being a manager, but I think on the regular ones you
Yeah,
can
but
too. I know
no, regular ones you can time them out up to 24 hours,
Oh, I didn't know that.
but you can't ban them.
Only managers can
That's
do that.
only like the managers or the host of the stream
Or
themselves
the
can do that.
And admin's the same thing.
Yeah, or the admin, yeah. But
Admin can do anything. They can even start the live without you. So yeah, that has to be really somebody you can trust on that one. To have an admin. The beauty about that is like, say my power went off, the admin can actually take over the camera and everything. They can put their camera on, and actually take over
Yeah.
live until I come back. See, that's a good thing about having an admin. And they keep the live going until power comes on or whatever. But usually it's somebody you want to be able to contact either on the phone or something like that and say, call them up and say, hey, my power went off, go ahead and end the live. Oh, okay. And they'll end the live for you. That kind of thing. That's what an admin's for that reason. Because you hope to pray their power to go off too, especially if they live nearby. There's somebody you know locally, But if they're not local, chances are the power to go off too. So you can actually keep going live anyway,
Oh yeah.
I have no idea what I'm doing here. I have no idea what it is. I made myself more room. I got the big one in my lap here. Makes things a little easier. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, last time I had an admin, I had to fire the person after like a week. They started stuff about me and stuff, and so I completely fired them.
That's the hard thing about picking a mod, because I've told her when you got to pick somebody you trust.
Yeah, she was a mod for a while, and then she was a managing mod, so I upgraded her, and then I upgraded her to an admin. A week later, she started crap. I was like, what the heck? So I just...
It's almost like it becomes a power trip,
I know. That's exactly what it seemed like, so that's why I completely fired her.
Because I have seen that happen. I've been in streams where I've seen that happen, where they get a little power and suddenly it's like
And here I had her for
it becomes very crazy.
2 years. I mean, it was a long time, and she just decided to start this for some reason. So I don't know what the hell was going on. And I've seen her in other streams too, and it's like, I check the streams to see who's on, because you put your mouse over and see it. It's like, oh, she's in there. I'm not going to go. And people are asking me, why aren't you going in my lives anymore? I'm like, well, certain person's there. I don't go in there when they're there. Especially if I see my...
Yeah, I avoided one. I avoided going into somebody's thing I guess it was a couple of months ago, because I had trouble with somebody that was a moderator for them, but wasn't a moderator when it was dealing with me.
Okay.
And in a different stream, and I went, I'm not going to call, I'm not going to go in there and maybe cause incident because this person doesn't like me. You know what I'm saying?
You don't like confrontations. I don't like confrontations either. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to ask for trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially when this person is a mod in that stream, because if they still holding a grudge, it's not going to be pretty.
Yeah, they're probably going their side anyway because they're a mod.
Yeah, so I said I'm gonna just skip this stream and we'll move on to something else.
Yep, I know how that is. I haven't had any trolls that I know of. Don Yarndall is in here. Hello, Will, she says.
Oh, hi, Yarndall.
I am here in a hidden, or in the kitchen cooking. Don Yarndall. I wasn't expecting her.
Hi, Don Yarndall. Hi.
Sounds like she's cooking, but I mean, if you want to come up on a panel, you can. I got the link up on my pinned up above. If you want to, I know you're cooking. You probably can't do that right now, obviously, but you know how that works, so I don't have to explain it to her. The only thing is you won't be able to see chat, so you will need another device if you want to be able to see chat. But what I do is I try to read it to everybody, so that way everybody on the panel knows what people said. So it's just the way it's set up. Or at least that's the way I have it set up right now. See my last message. No,
She's surprised.
Yeah, I did. I did read that, Debbie. I read it out loud. The one right before Don Yarndall came in. Yeah, I actually have two chat boxes. So I have one down here where it's kind of small, so at least I can see it moving, and I have the main one up there. That's usually the one I read from, unless I'm doing something like this. It's hard to see the chat when you're building and trying to keep up.
Oh yeah.
It's really hard.
I'm sorry that I can't. It's weird because this thing says that I should be able to see the chat.
Yeah, you
but I
can
don't see
if I
it.
had it logged in. See, it's not logged in. See, I'm using it offline right now. It's just sharing with OBS. It's captured
Oh,
into OBS is what it is.
because I have a thing here that says see the chat.
Yep.
A thing, but
Yeah. See, if it was logged in, of course I couldn't be on OBS because it'd be on the same live. It can't be. You can't have two of them on the same live. It would be actually be the broadcaster. See, it would broadcast. Then you would see the
I
chat on there.
see.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just using it just for the panel mostly. It's the closest thing I could get anyway.
Yeah.
Unless I do a different channel, like a second channel or something like that, and people would just see you only. But it's like, what's the point? You'd have to go to that channel to see the chat anyway. So either way, you still have to go somewhere else to get the chat anyway. You need another
Problem.
device. So, especially if you're just using a phone like you're using. A computer could probably just do it on a second screen or something like that, second window. But how the heck do you?
Man, I'm so congested.
Well, I guess this is back feet. There's one there. He's got some nails on him. Fingernails. Okay, I already did that one. Repeated that side. Out of habit. I always repeat the other side. I think I did all. No, I did not do all of them. Did I get the other side? I did not. I missed something. I'm trying to think of this in reverse here. I missed this part. I was supposed to do it before I put that on there too. I totally didn't see it. I don't know if we'll be able to get it with that leg on there. I don't want to take it back off either. And I don't want to lose piece either. There, I got it. There we go. It was a brown piece right there, I forgot. So now it's telling me to do this side.
Ooh. Man. Just.
Think three-dimensionally here. Two-dimensionally, I guess. What the heck? But how the... Did I turn differently or something? Looks like it is. No? Oh no, I just turned it the wrong way. That's what it was. It was this direction. Yeah. That's why it wasn't working. There. Now you got the silver piece on there. Or light gray. I don't know why I call it silver all the time. It's not silver, it's light gray.
So it's small. It is. It's pretty small looking then.
I keep calling it silver. You know this color here? I keep calling that silver all the time.
Yeah.
It's light gray or light bluish gray sometimes.
I never understand the colors that the names of the colors because I look at them and go, that's great. That's
Well, they
that.
have gray and they have light. They have dark gray and they have light gray. This is basically light gray.
Yeah, and they're saying light blue, gray. I'm saying I don't
Light
understand the
bluish
coloring.
gray, light bluish gray too.
Yeah.
I can't tell the difference if you ask me.
Neither can I. Honestly, neither can I.
You really have to have a lot of light to be able to tell the difference. I can see a little bit of blue in them sometimes, but not a whole lot. No, you guys were asking if Nick Rayner was out of jail. He is still sitting in jail. He is going to court on January 7th. Nick Rayner.
Oh, good. At least they didn't let him out.
Nick Rayner.
At least they didn't let him out.
He's going back to jail. He's going back to jail? Oh, he's going back to court January 7th. Okay.
What a monster.
Yeah. I mean, I think if it's, well, I guess it can't be whatever you call it if not proven guilty. So I guess they have to let him out. But he's probably guilty of sin. So it's like they can't just assume, I guess. So if he pays a bail, then I guess they can't say, oh, we think you're guilty.
The way
so
they
we're gonna
died,
get
there's
you in
got
here."
to
They
be a
can't do
whole
that, I
lot
guess.
of
One by the
DNA evidence against him. That they didn't die clean. That was a bloody scene.
Right, took his soul. I heard, yeah.
Yeah, so they got to have a lot of DNA evidence on him.
Yeah, still, innocent to proven guilty. And that takes court. So, they have to go to court for
Yeah.
that. So they really can't say, well, we think you're guilty, so we're going to just keep you in jail anyway. That's against the Constitution. So, they can't do it. I mean, I've seen some cases where they could, but they have to go to court first.
Well, I don't know what the judge listed the bail as, because the judge can list a
I think it was
high
$4 million- I think
bail.
it was $4 million or something like that, if I remember right. It was a lot. So I don't know. I think it was something like $4 million. But a lot of times when they think that they're guilty, they'll make it really high, like $4 billion. Something they know they can't pay for life. They know there's no way they can ever get out and bail, so they make it really high on purpose that way.
Yeah.
I don't know. $4 million for him is probably not very much.
And he could be a flight risk, too. I mean, I don't know how much money this guy has.
Right. Could be. They still would find him, though. And that would just prove he's guilty anyways. I mean, if he flew out of the country, he must be guilty because he's got something to hide, But,
Yeah.
and they look at it that way, too. They hold that against you. You do run. Cydia just came in, literally go, hey, what's up, brother? How you doing? I'm doing good.
Hi.
Doing Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon live action. I believe it's live action, even though it looks like a cartoon. I'm on bag, with my own bag 3, I think I was.
I'm not sure.
I can't remember. I've been talking through the whole thing, so I can't remember. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm just out of habit, just building it just out of habit. It's kind of just a second nature to me now. Just a year ago, if you tried to get me to build something and talk at the same time, I couldn't do it. I would literally freeze like this, and then talk, and freeze again to talk. I just couldn't do it. But now I can build, and I look at it going, okay, what did I do? What did I do there? I don't know what I did. It's funny. That's fooling right
Well,
there.
that's the thing. You get better, as you do it.
Yeah.
Because like everybody, they say, oh, my first episodes doing this stuff was terrible. And I go, yeah, because it's, the first time it's going to be terrible.
Oh yeah.
You're just finding your way.
My first one wasn't that bad. But Cydia says, I'm the guy from Michael's stream, came in to hang out. Well, thank you. I
hi.
remember the name. Sigda, that's what it was. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but yeah, it's really
Thank
small
you for
letters.
coming.
If I look up there, I can see your name really well. Yeah, Sigda. Or Kid, I don't know how you pronounce it, but yeah, I think he's live right now too. Michael is. He's another Lego YouTuber that I know on here. Michael's Bricks.
Yeah, I've been on Michael's Bricks, I think.
Sure. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
I think I've seen you in there before. I seen
Yeah,
you.
I've been in
what,
his.
What was that yesterday? I saw you one. I was like, what the heck? What's Alexander doing in here? Can't remember which channel that was. It was yesterday.
With so many. Going through so
Yeah, you
many.
showed up. I was like, what? Alexander, what are you doing in here? It had nothing to do with Lego either. I remember right. It had nothing to do with Lego whatsoever. It was just.
Oh, yeah,
off
what the
wall.
hell was
You
I
just
in
happened to show up in
yesterday?
there. I was already in there. You just happened to show up.
Well, I actually like a lot of things. It's not just Lego.
I just kind of just fumbled through YouTube. Right, I do that during the day, so it's like. But I was just surprised to see you. I was like, okay, I didn't know you were here. But evidently you had just come in, so it surprised me. There's the other foot, back foot. And his head is a lot. His head is a lot of these bags. I think the rest of the bags are his head. Actually, I think it's his head, and then the bottom of his mouth, and then his tail is actually his own bag. Go figure. Bag 4 already. Yeah, it's only been an hour and 20 minutes. I'm already on bag 4.
Wow.
So I am flying. Of course, I haven't lost any pieces either that I have to look for. Oh my, there's 2 more little bags in this one. I was saying too soon. I hate little pieces. Can't stand little pieces. I can combine both these bags together. Well, these are like special pieces. Okay, I see what they are. I'm gonna dump them out right here and kind of separate the regular ones from the other ones. There's these weird things like this. What do you call those things? Those would be hard to find if I don't. Okay. So let me put that.
Yeah,
That's weird. There's 5 of them.
those little black pieces on the black background. It's not going to be easy to
There's
spot.
5 of them. Yeah, they can't be right. They're never an odd number. It's always an even number. Always an even number. Lego never comes in odd numbers. Could be wrong though, but I hope I'm wrong. I'm hoping it is actually uneven. I've never seen Lego come in uneven numbers. They're always in 2s. We'll put those over there like that because I don't want to misplace those. They're so hard to find. Especially with all the black pieces in here. Yeah, it's his head. His whole head. The big pieces are hardly anything. Once I get down bank 4, I'll probably take a little break. I'll still be here, but I'll stop building for a few minutes and then continue on.
Yeah, give your back a rest. It's okay.
I think this bag here is the biggest bag it looks like out of all of them. But no, I'm flying right through it, so it means it's a little easier than usual. So I should be done with this way less than 2 hours. I usually go about 3 or 4. So I could be done in 3 hours easy. So I could probably get all this done.
Yeah, I mean, it's only, for me, it's 10:24, so.
Yeah. Oh, this tells me how long I've been on. I've been on for 1 hour, 22 minutes, and 45 seconds now. So it ticks me down.
Yeah.
It tells me exactly how long I've been on. So I haven't been on that long. It seems like a lot longer than that for some reason. Yeah, see, with this on my lap like this, the bigger one here, makes it a lot easier too, because I can look down at it instead of looking at it like this, going, oh, where's that piece? Oh, I gotta reach up like this, trying to find it. That's basically what I'm doing, you know. I put it down here and make it faster. See, I try to look down, so I already find it. Find the piece, you know. I could be looking down while I'm doing the piece before it. That's why it's a little faster, because I got it that way. And the other green, I just saw it. There it is. Just takes a glance, and I can see them. Yeah, I know I don't have it on the screen, but sometimes they do it like this. Did you see that?
Yeah, I think it's okay.
See it? Sometimes what I do is I do stacking. See, I guess I can stack that like so. Move this one off the camera a little bit here. That's a weird piece.
They should have had the minifigure of the kid that
Yeah,
hangs
right.
out with Toothless.
Yeah, that would have been good to go with them. I wish I could make it. Hey, what is that? Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that.
Well, it's like a Viking, right? They're Vikings
Yeah, I think so.
or something like that.
Yes, sometimes they do it like this, where you stack it like that. That way you can see what I'm doing. And then white pieces, just go like this. See, with these small ones, they can flip out of this so easily. I don't know if you do white pieces like this, where you can actually see what I'm doing. Red, red, and then those ones again. The back, the part that I sprained a long time ago was actually isn't hurting anymore. Just came on for a second there. I felt pain back here just for a second. So I went, oh, like that.
Ooh.
Because of that. Once in a while it hits me. I don't know what it came from. It wasn't anything I did. I don't know what it was, but it was really bad the
Oh,
other
I
day.
get those pains.
Yeah, it was the whole side and half of my chest and half of my back behind it.
Yeah.
I thought it was a heart attack or something. It was that bad. But I was driving when it came on. I kept thinking it's going away. I was even rubbing my chest thinking that that's what it was.
Nothing like that phantom pain that hits you out of nowhere and you're
Yeah.
like, what the hell?
But it went on for like 2 or 3 days. You know, and that's what, I knew if it went on for more than 15, 20 minutes and kept going, I knew it wasn't a heart attack because they don't last that long. And it went on for 3 days. I definitely knew it wasn't then. It wouldn't last that long without actually having an actual attack itself. You know, but it scared me right at first when it first hit.
Oh,
I wanted
yeah.
to say something to somebody because I was going to stores and stuff, but I didn't say anything. I just kind of kept it in. Just kept on going, you know. Kept going and going and going like I've been doing. I remember the day I did the radiator, I think if I remember right, I had the pain too, but I just lived with it. I had to get that radiator done. And while I was doing that, the pain actually went away, go figure. By the time I got done, it didn't hurt anymore. So I don't know what the heck happened there.
Sometimes, it's like when your mind gets focused on something,
You forget about it.
it's like the thing loosens up the body,
Yeah.
Because a lot of times it's more of a muscle spasm
Yeah, I think it's
sort of thing.
or stress.
And
I have anxiety, so I stress up real easy.
oh yeah, I
Yeah.
me too. And like I say, like sometimes you'll be all stressed out, and then you get to focus on something else, and the body loosens because you're not focused.
Then Whitney said goodnight.
Good night, Debbie.
About 6 minutes ago, she's probably gone now.
And I what the hell? I
It has
was
timestamps on it too. Yeah, it doesn't show them on that one, but it shows timestamps on the OBS one. So I can see when people chatted last. I think I even have a clock on here too somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Oh, okay. I think that goes there.
yeah. I was watching an old movie today,
Well,
the old B movie with Richard Chamberlain. Murder by Telephone. Ever see that movie?
yeah, no, I haven't.
Guy kills people with telephones. He can make an electric thing goes through the wires in the old telephones and blow people out.
Yeah, that's weird. I saw a good YouTube thing today where it was Back to the Future, right? Doc Brown and Marty,
Yeah.
and they were going to different movie sets. They went to the Star Wars movie sets that had Han Solo and all that, and Luke Skywalker, and they went to all these other ones. I was like, God, why don't they do Back to the Future? And all of a sudden they did Back to the Future. So there was 2 of each. It was funny. It was good. It was original. Because people were doing
Yeah.
Back to the Future things because it's their anniversary, and they did that. I thought this is actually pretty good. It's actually interesting, and it's unusual. Nobody thought of that. I mean, they hit every one of them. I was like, I wonder if they're going to do this one. Boom, that one show up, and Forrest Gump. They even did Forrest Gump. He's sitting with him, and he goes, and then they even did like selfies, and he goes up, and goes, my mom always said you got to go back to the future or whatever, something like that. That's not exactly what he said, but he said something completely off the wall like that. I was like, what the heck? That's good. And it was in their voice too. It was I think it was AI, because you kind of tell it was AI, but it was really
Probably
good AI.
was the AI, but it could have been the actors could have been doing the voices though.
I doubt that. I'm pretty sure it was AI, because you can do the voices in AI too. But it was
That's true.
It was original. It was like 15 minutes long, but it was really good. I mean, for being AI, it was really good. And I thought it was good. I don't like AI too much. I mean, I got my music videos, but even those are kind of annoying. But for this, I watched the whole thing all the way through. You know, I actually liked it.
Well, you see, if it's handled by somebody that's creative
Yeah,
and
that's what I liked about it. It
innovative,
was creative. It was very
it
creative.
it can be a really amazing tool. But if you're just going to use it, to
Mess around.
like mimic things and stuff, it's gonna be crap. You
Yeah.
know.
I mean, it was a good concept. You know, hey, Back to the Future, because they're going Back to the Future. They're time traveling. It makes sense. They go to other movie scenes from years ago. It makes sense. Now.
Yeah.
I think it was Back to the Future in 2025, going to movie sets of the past. I was like, well, that's kind of cool. I'll watch it. I'll watch the whole thing all the way through. Siga says that seal guy at the local Home Depot has. Let's see, I can't read it too well. Local Home Depot was claiming to have served from 1992 to 2003 as a gunner's mate in SEAL Time 10 and Deb Grew SEAL Team 6. Oh, okay. I don't know if it was. I think, yeah, we were talking about a guy that they don't know if he's a real vet or not in our channel. That's what he's talking about right now. And they were asking me if I think he's real. I have no idea. I don't know anything about Navy, though. I mean, the years, it seems like it's 9 years. I mean, it turns out the guy was lying about being a SEAL. Oh, figures. Figures. How'd you come to that conclusion, though? Yeah, chances are if he's lying about that, he might be lying about everything else, too. It's hard to tell, though. Could have just been exaggerating, too. Military
A lot
does
of
seem to
people do
exaggerate
that,
a lot. I exaggerate all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sarcastic all the time, too. I mean, I got that sign behind me. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, here? Yeah, right there. Oh, I just moved the other way. Right there. Sarcasm welcomed.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants to be sarcastic, you can. I don't mind. Just don't offend anybody with it, though. Only I can. Just kidding. Only mods can, right? No, I try not to offend people. Usually people take it to as sarcasm, so.
Oh yeah, I go out of my way to try and be respectful
I'm very
because I
sarcastic.
never want to. I don't want to piss somebody off. I like people, you
Yeah.
know.
I'm
I
always
couldn't be a mod
sarcastic.
if I didn't like people. If I don't
I
like
mean,
people, I couldn't be a mod.
I have said things and then realized what I said. I'm like, oops, I didn't mean that like that. Ooh. And if they say something, I say, I didn't mean it like that. I meant like this. But they don't say anything. I'm like, okay, they must have got it. I mean, I usually don't say anything about somebody specifically. My wife, I can talk about her all I want, but what can she do? Fire me? See, I'm being sarcastic again there. If you haven't noticed. I can't believe she's been sleeping this long. She's been sleeping really late lately. Really late. Both of us have been. Our what do you call it? Our time clock or whatever, our natural clock, has been really screwed up. After all this stuff going on. I mean, half the time I don't even know what day it is anymore.
True, me too.
I've been so confused about what day it is. In fact, the only reason why I know it today is because I have a live. But every day's been running into each other. So
I just want to get out of. I just want to get past December. I just want to get to the new year. I want to just.
want to do.
I want to get it over with.
I want to get January over with too.
Yeah.
Next month is going to be my hardest month ever because I have to pay my registration. It's going to take everything I got. I'm going to have nothing left for the month. I don't really know how we're going to survive. I mean, we are literally going to be broke the whole month because of that. I knew it was coming too, but The only thing to keep me company would be the Lego. That's why I've kind of taken my time on it. Biggest reason why. Why do both these look the same? They show the arrow and then, oh, those things, okay. We'll say both sides look the same. Why would they show it twice? But it's this right here. The hooks here. There we go. No big difference there. I think, if I remember right, this is his head. I think it's the top of his head, if I remember right. There's a lot of little pieces to this one. Tons of them on this one. Yeah, this looks like it's the biggest bag. 5 only has.
Ooh.
Yeah, 5 doesn't hardly have anything. Has a little bag with a few things in it, that's it. So, all I know is I need a drink really bad. So I'm trying to get done with this stage, this bag, and then I'm going to take a break, get a little bit of drink and that. And then kind of read over chat and see what it says. He claimed to have been immediately assigned to Deb Gru after graduating buds, which never happens. Well, I mean, maybe not in the Navy. I went straight to mine the day after I got out of basic. I mean, really straight after mine, after, if not the day of, I had to report the same day I got out of basic. So I don't know about Navy if they do it there, but I don't remember what day it was when I got out of basic. I think it was a Monday, but I'm not sure. It wasn't like they gave us a day off or anything like that. I started the day, I think it was the day after. So I remember I had a friend that I met in basic training, and we had promised that because we could be set back or something like that, too, if we're bad. And we said, well, we made a promise to each other, well, if one of us gets set back, we'll wait for the other one. We'll get a room and wait for the other one, to show up. And we'll room together. Well, I ended up getting set back a week because I called we call him a TI, I called him an a-hole to his face. Although I did it the way you're supposed to do it. I says, have all due respect, I think you're oh, that pissed him off. Oh, you're back to your room, mama's room! That kind of thing. I didn't say it in front of anybody. I said only to him personally, in his office. So I came out of basic a week later than him. Well, when I got out, I went to I say dorm, but that's not what they're called. And I asked, hey, does he have a room? They're like, yeah. I says, I'm supposed to room with him. And they looked at it and go, oh yeah, yep, we got the room is reserved for you. I was like, oh, cool. You reserved it for me and everything. So I got the room, because of where we lived, because it was when I was active duty. I was active duty right out of basic. And showed up in the room, and I just sat there waiting, because he was actually already being assigned. He was already assigned, so he was at work, or whatever you want to call it. It wasn't a time of war or anything like that. So I just waited until he showed up, and he had no idea I was there, no clue whatsoever. Until he walked in the door, he's like, "What the heck?" I said, "Yep, I'm here now." So he was in the computer, so he had a 286 computer plugged into the TV, and it had the electronic voices. Hello, what was it, Airman, my last name. Welcome to our room, or something. It was something like that. It was like in a computer voice, And I think I left and came back before he got home, and he came walking in. He goes, "Oh my God, you're here!" I said, "Yep, told you I'd be." And he planned it. He said he had just set that computer up that day too. It's like he knew I was coming that day. He had a feeling I was going to be there that day. He has no way to prove it, no way to verify it, but he just had a feeling I was going to be there that day. So he set that up for me. It's kind of funny. And he was right. So it was the exact day he thought I was. So we went out that day, went out drinking. That was like the first night I ever drank, ever in my life. I got drunk on my ass too. that I quit. So, yeah, we were just kind of celebrating and me being there and all that. And we weren't sure if we were going to make it or not, you know, all kinds of stuff. I don't think I did this right. No, I didn't. Put that on the wrong side. That goes there, though. I'm doing this all backwards. See, I told you I'm not watching what I'm doing. I'm supposed to go like that. Okay, there. That's the stuff that goes on. And this, I'm confused. What the heck? I did everything bass backwards here.
Oh no.
Go to this side. I did all bass backwards. I just happen to have that side facing me, so I did it on that side. This piece here's got to come off. I'm taking all that other stuff off with it. This is what takes a while. It's trying to get back together again. There. And it does that. Naturally. This goes down here is what it is. See? I guess it goes there like that. I can tell. Looks like it's right. And this goes up there. So like that. I think I did that right. Oh no, there's one more, okay. That's still not right. This goes up one more. Up here. And this goes underneath it. Goes right there like that. So it goes to black and then it goes there. Yeah, I think that's right now. Yeah. Okay. Hope that looks right. That's kind of confusing there. Hard to tell.
It's an interesting build.
It is different.
Yeah.
Different than the rest of
A lot. I didn't expect so many small pieces. There's really a lot of tiny pieces
There's
in
a
it.
lot in this one. There's a lot in this one. That's what gets me so confusing. Oh, this is his eye. This is his eye. I think this is one side and then the other eye's in the other bag. Looks like. That's the side. We got this thing here. These go around doohickeys. There's lashes.
Oh yeah, I can see the eye in the instructions.
Yep. And just doing the part around it now. I hate it, you just can't tell which way it goes. There, like that. You can see that? There you go. And then, how they go on here. I'll know once I get this on here, if it doesn't look right, then I did it wrong.
Ooh.
I assume it goes on there square.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm having a little trouble breathing. Sorry.
I must have done it right, 'cause it all lined up.
Oh wow.
So, must be right. Yeah, see, his head's like this. It's actually the top of his head there.
Yeah.
You're looking at his nose that way. And then we gotta do the other side. How fun. How fun. It's weird how all these little tiny pieces could be something so big. I mean, look at this. There's hardly anything here. And all this
Yeah.
does all that whole cheekbone and everything. Whole entire thing. All these little tiny pieces does that. no sense to me how it works.
I know I wouldn't have thought that would come from that.
There's no way I would be able to design something like this.
But that was the thing, when
Match
when
that
I
side.
first when I was a little kid, there was Lego, but not like this,
I know. It's
you
got
know.
a lot more
And
sophisticated.
I wasn't good at it. I mean, I could make a little house, in a sense, but it was like
Oh yeah.
I couldn't I couldn't do what these people do,
They didn't have much sense back then either. It was all
Yeah, I
do-it-yourself
mean, it
thing.
wasn't. So my interest really waned on it, and I moved on to things that I could do fun with.
I never had imagination. I always tell people I never have imagination.
I mean, I admire mock builders. I really do.
Yeah.
That they look at those bricks and they can design these things. I see now, like,
Time.
I mean, when I see certain pieces, I can actually say, "Ooh, I would use this for that," but could I actually build that? No, probably
Yeah,
not.
I can't do that either. I
I'm
can't
like an
model something.
idea person,
I
I'm an
gotta have
idea
instructions.
person.
I mean, I can modify something, like I did the Enterprise, but I can't just come up with something out of the air. I've tried,
Yeah.
and it's like, turns out the way I planned. I'm like, forget this. This didn't work. You know. So I'm just gonna drop that. Okay, so how in the world did I end up with two more of these now? I had 5, and now I got 2 left. So I used 3. I don't know where I used the other one, the odd number one. I know there was 5 here. I counted 5, not 4. I used 2 on that side. Oh yeah, right there in the center. So yeah, it was supposed to be 5. For his nose, because there's one for his nose there too. That little angle right here on the tip, up here on top. So it's right there. So yeah, there's supposed to be 5 here. I thought for sure I'm just missing something. You know? So how does that go? Which is that. Right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to see because it's kind of at the angle he can't just sit down. Basically the same thing all over again. They should just have you do this twice, but they should be exactly the same. The eye might be vice versa, but that's it. You should be exactly the same as before, but just dot be on the opposite side. That's it. Ah. I hate when I do that. Okay, something's going there. That's supposed to be too high. Why in the world doesn't actually go on it? It's weird. The eye doesn't actually connect to it right there. It did on that one. I guess you don't see it. Yeah. Maybe it's not going down on it at all. Weird. 'Cause, yeah, it doesn't snap down on the black panel here. It just sits there. This one does, so it looks like. No. That one looks like that. So yeah, it's right. Lined up with it. That's weird. It doesn't even attach to it at all. I can take it right off. It doesn't even attach to those green ones at all. Whatsoever. I've never seen them do that before. I did the other backwards there before. I did the eye before I did these things. Alexander got a little quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm having a. I'm afraid I'm congested. It's kind of hard to breathe.
Yeah. I know it.
This damn cold is just kicking my butt. You were talking about when you were in the service. My dad was in the army,
Yeah.
and they put him on guard duty of the room where they kept all the private papers, with all the the things the special orders and everything.
Yeah.
And and they said, nobody comes in here without a written thing to go in that room. And so he's on duty, and this guy who came from where's that? That place where they graduate from. They think there's so much. I forget.
Not sure.
He and it. Well, it doesn't really matter. But the thing was, he thought he was so much, right?
Yeah.
And he was trying to go in, and Dad said, "Where's your papers?" And the guy turned around and says, "I don't need papers." And Dad says, "Oh, yes, you do." And the guy goes, "I outrank you. Get out of my way." And Dad goes, "You take another step, I'm going to bash your face in with this rifle." And the guys go, "I'm going to have you busted down in rank." And Dad says, "Make another move and I'll shoot you." That's what Dad said. And at that point, then the sergeant, he was coming in. He saw what was going on, and he said, "What's going on?" And Dad said, "He's got no papers." And the guy turned around and go, "I want him busted. I want him to." And the sergeant turned around and goes, "You have any papers?" And the guy goes, "No." And he goes, "Then you're lucky he didn't kill you. He's doing his job." He goes, "I would have shot you." And the guy turned like beet red. And he turned to my dad. He said, "You keep doing the job." And Dad like, "Eh?"
Yep.
Yeah. And
Yeah, Sigda just said there was no records of that guy at the Home Depot of ever being in the military at all. After contacting the Navy records, a DD-214 for him does not even exist, although he did do some studying though. And then he says the phony's name is Matthew Roberts. He was getting all the dates right and stuff, but when asked about specific names, he never got a single one right. Yeah, I guess you did what I was saying to do, ask about the DD-214 and all that. If he gets all the questions wrong, chances are he's not a veteran.
yep.
But I mean, there are people out there that, I mean, at first when I got out, they told me that I was reserved. And I asked about the DD-214 then. This was 1995. And they said that reserves don't have DD-214s. That's what they told me. So I just totally forgot about it. And so I went through the last 20 years or whatever it was. And the internet came around, all that stuff. So I went online, and the only places I could find that had the DD-214 was people wanted to charge like $39.95. I was like, well, screw that. So I never had the DD-214. So then I went to a place here for veterans. It was like a housing area or whatever, and they help you get your paperwork and stuff done. I went there. He says, "Do you have a DD-214?" I says, "No." He goes, "I'll get it for you." I was like, "Doesn't it cost?" He goes, "No, it's free." I was like, "How the heck do you get it for free?" Everywhere I've ever gone always says they want $39.95 or $59.95 or whatever for it. Well, he promised me he'd have it, and 3 weeks later, he got it. Called me in. I was like, "What?" He goes, "You're right. You're in for 8 years and this and that. Everything I pretty much guessed was exactly right, So.
Oh yeah.
Years, he says, "Yep, that's
These
what it
things
is."
crop up.
So I have.
They try to take advantage.
Yeah. But I mean, I went from what I remembered. I said, well, I went in '87. I think it was 1985 that I got out. Stuff like that. And when he got my DD-214, he verified it. He goes, "Yep, you got out in '95, just like you said." He says, "You were an E4, yes." On here it says that's what you were. Basically, everything I said was exactly right. But I was just basically guessing, because it had been 30, 40 years, since I got out. I couldn't remember. I was an E4 for like 5 minutes, literally, like 5 minutes. I had been promoted, then I didn't re-enlist. So I never got to exercise it or get paid that rank. But I just tell everybody I was an E3 because that was my paid rank. But when I got out, what happened is I didn't know if I wanted to re-enlist or not. I wasn't sure, so I went to my sergeant one day, during while we were working. I think it was during our lunch break or something. I says, "Hey, Sergeant, I need to talk to you for a second." I sat down. He says, "I don't know if I should re-enlist today or not, because I had to re-enlist that day. That was my last day." And he said, "Well, since you're reserves now, you won't get benefits, so there's no sense in staying anyway." I was like, "Okay, I guess you just answered my question for me." And I literally walked out. I didn't even have to come back. Signed the papers, I was done. I was released just like that. And I never got a DD-14 or anything. I was called a Desert Storm though, or we all were called a Desert Storm back in 90, I think it was 1991. And we got orders and everything, which makes no sense why I don't get benefits, because we got the orders, said we were going.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't know where we were going because it was classified, but we had a feeling it was Germany. Well, later on we found out it was Germany. We were exactly right, because that's where we always went if we did go. You know, we'd go out there for tours and stuff like that. But anyway, I got the orders, and we were supposed to report on March 1st, 1991, I think it was. And because I don't have any paperwork about it, I can't remember what year it was. But I believe it was 90 or 91, whenever it ended. So March 1st, I was supposed to go. And what I do is I always took the bus on the day before. So I would arrive the day before. I always make sure I'm there the night before, because the bus would take me like 8 hours to get there. I didn't have a car at the time. So I had to take the bus on February 28th. Well, I'm walking out the door with my big green bag and everything, because I knew we were being deployed to Germany, so we were going to be there God knows how long, you know. So I'm walking out the door with my orders and everything. I was put to active duty at that time. As soon as I got those orders, I'm literally active duty. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm walking out the door, and for some reason my dad, because I'm living with my dad, he turns on the TV. And it's the President of the United States declaring the Desert Storm over. The war was over. And he goes, "I think you might want to come back in here and see this." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "You need to see this right now." So I'm watching, and it repeated it again. I was like, "What?" I looked at my dad. He looks at me and says, "What do I do now?" Because I guess you got a call to make. Phone call to make. So I got on the phone. I says, "Hey, you know the war was just declared over. Are we supposed to show up tomorrow?" "Nope, it's been canceled. We're not going. So you don't need to come until your reserve weekend. You're being put back to reserve." And I says, "Okay, well, what about my orders?" He says, "You receive your orders when you come for the next weekend," which was like the next weekend was our weekend thing. And it was either that or 2 weeks. I can't remember, 1 week or 2 weeks later. So I showed up for the weekend. You know, 1 week in a month, and we got our orders. Well, technically, it was almost exactly 30 days apart. Almost exactly a month. I think it was like 29 days, okay? I was active duty before that for 179 days. And I don't get benefits because you have to be in for 180 days. For some reason, they didn't count that 30 days, even though I had orders. Because the minute you get those orders, you start active duty. They completely canceled it all together on everybody. They canceled the time, they canceled the orders, as if you never got orders or anything. Yeah, they totally screwed us all over. Totally screwed us over.
Yeah.
So I don't get benefits because I only have 179 days. I should have 100 and... I should have 100 and... what would be? 218 days is what it should be. Something like that. 219 days is what it literally should have been. Because the orders count too. And I would have been eligible for benefits for my back and everything. But because they didn't count it, they just completely deleted everything. It's
Unbelievable.
Especially me, so I don't get benefits because of that. So I tried to fight it a few years ago. I finally gave up on it. They kept denying me like 4 times. Their excuse was, "Oh, well, you're reserves. Reserves don't get benefits." I'm like, I was injured, obviously. You know, I'm like cane and everything else. And they're like, "Doesn't matter. If you're injured in reserves, you don't get benefits. You still don't get benefits no matter what. Whether you're injured or not. Whether it's on duty or whatever, you have to be active duty. You have to be injured while active duty. no matter what. If you're injured on reserves, you get no benefits. And you can't claim disability either on them.
Unbelievable.
God, I was pissed.
You have every right to be.
I basically gave him the finger for the second time. That's pretty much what I did with the Sarge when he told me that, oh, you're not going to get benefits anyway, you're just reserves. I didn't literally give him the finger, but I was thinking about it. And I just walked out. I just never came back. I went to the flight wing and signed myself off and signed the papers I had to sign out. I think I had to sign my DD-214 saying I was done. You know? I went back up to my room, which my roommate wasn't even there anymore. He'd already been shipped out to hit the base that he was supposed to be at, or whatever it was, because I think he was reserves too. So he was made reserves, and so I had a new roommate. So I said, okay, I packed everything up. He said, where are you going? I said, I'm done. I'm not even technically, I'm not even supposed to be here anymore. He said, what do you mean? I said, I'm not re-enlisting. He goes, oh, you're out? I said, yep, I got out. As of right now. I said, I signed the papers just 10 minutes ago. Walked out, went home. Never came back. I think I may have gone on base once or twice after that because they still had the military ID and all that stuff, but my ID expired like 2 years later. But so legally I was able to go on base anytime I wanted, but once it expired, it was done. So I think our military ID was like 6 years or something like that. It was just the minimum, so, but I think, yeah, it was 6 years, and then I got it again 6 years later. 6 years later, I got another 6 year. I was only in for 8 years, so I had like 4 years left on my ID. I never had to give it back. I had a green one at first, and then I got a pink one, which was reserves. The green was active duty. So if I had gone to Desert Storm, I would have gotten the green one again. I would have had to turn in my pink one, reserve one. I would have gotten the green one, and that one would have lasted 6 years. So, but I never got my veteran ID until I found out that they do it on your driver's license now. Well, you can get your regular veteran ID by itself, but you can also get it on your driver's license. So I went to DMV, found out what I had to do, went to the VA, did what I had to do there, signed the papers I had to do. I had to give my DD-214 to them, stuff like that, signed some papers and all this sort of stuff. Went back to DMV, gave them that, and they said, okay. I would put on my driver's license. It's been on there ever since. I would show it to you, but I don't want you to know my address and all that. It's too big to put my thumb over. I put my thumb over, you still would see some of it. I don't want you to see the picture either. So, I show you my old one, which is a different address, but yeah, it's been on there for like 8 years now. 9 years. It just says veteran on it. So it has like a United States flag on the driver's license now, and it has the word veteran down the bottom.
Yeah.
It's your veteran ID. So I use that usually when I get discounts and stuff like that. They ask for that. So they used to ask my DD-214 because I didn't have that yet. Way back when I had a DD-214, but I didn't have that on my ID yet. So I would just show my DD-214. They usually remember who you are. You don't have to show it once, especially if it's somewhere you go a lot, The ponies, okay. I forgot it was the same thing I just read up there. So anyway, you have it on for exactly 2 hours now. So I think I could probably finish this today. These next few bags are really small. There's not much in them at all. There's only 7.
Well, it's up to you.
There's 6. No, it's 7. Number 7 is the smallest one. That's just the tail, pretty much, and that's it. Technically, I only got 2 bags to go. 2.5 bags. 6 might have a few in it. I can't tell.
Well, you've been on for 2 hours, so it's up to you if you want to keep going.
Keep going. Otherwise, I'm gonna be all sweating until. Yeah, this doesn't have much at all. I'm gonna be sweating until Sunday, trying to get it all done. I'll probably going ahead and saying, "Oh heck, I'll just build it and show it." I hate doing that, like I did with the gumball machine or whatever you call it.
Whew,
I'm not getting hardly any hits on that either. On part 2 and 3, I'm getting more on the live one than I am on part 2 and 3. I even have it on there saying part 2 available in my videos and part 3 available, obviously, but nobody goes to them, I guess. So I probably won't do it that way anymore. I thought maybe that would work. So I was trying to be original, you know, split it between a live and then regular videos too. At first I was going to put the part 1 as a video. But first I was going to put in part 2, but then I thought, well, you know, you always want to have 3. You don't want to split just 1, 2. So I just left it, you know, alone and just did 2 by itself. But that's confusing when they have the yellow. They have a yellow line going around the black there. It makes you think it's a yellow panel, but it's not. It just goes next to it like that. Yeah. So try to show you, instead of red, it shows it's yellow instead going around the part there, a piece.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see that on there. They did that. Weird. See, what I like to do is on, see this one down here, I think you can do it up there too. So what you do is the last person you see, you turn around, I always go down to live chat up there. You go to top chat, and then bring it back down to live chat again. It'll say, welcome to the chat right there. That makes it so you can remember where you were, see? I do that. That way I know where I was, the last thing I read. So it kind of marks it for you without them realizing it does that. That way when I look up again, I see something underneath that, then I know they chatted since the last time I looked. That's the way you cheat, right? Instead of having to look through it and go, did I read that one yet? I can't remember. You know? Oh, there it is. God, I hate when it glares like that. The pink was glaring and it looked like it was black instead of pink. I couldn't find it. These are the trees. Which one I was getting them out of. Yeah, I got him because I thought he was going to be really cute, so I've been wanting to get him since the day I saw it. I think I saw it wasn't a video, I saw that it was coming out, that's all it was. It was like a couple months ago. I think it was around Halloween, now that I think about it, when it came out. I think it came out in October. It hasn't been out that long. I guess when the movie came out, whenever that was. Does that look right? Yeah. I don't know, does that look right to you guys? Actually, it's flipped around, it's kind of backwards. Okay, for you guys, it looks like that on the picture. On there. I know it's really small, it's hard to tell, but for me it's backwards, but it's just because I'm facing what the screen is, so because the camera's in front of me instead of behind me. I can't flip it on this either because it sucks. I can't flip it. I usually have it flipped. That way it's in the same perspective.
Ooh.
Nothing reads backwards and like that, so I can flip it. Nothing will read backwards either. Suppose I do on to restream, whatever. You can flip it around, which is flipped on you, so you can see it the same way, same direction. So I had to flip yours way back in the day.
Yeah, I tell you, once this stream is over, I'm going to take a nap.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. I think she might be.
Because I am beat.
She knows I'm live, so she probably won't come in here. I don't know. I'm hoping she does get up. So I'm going to show you guys that thing I was talking about. The only technique on here. Look at that. It's the only technique piece in here. Oh, there might be 2 of them. It's just to make 2 of them.
Those Technic sets are crazy. I watched Foggy building a Technic car.
Yeah,
And
I saw that. I saw he was doing that.
couldn't do that if my life depended on it.
I think I saw his clip. What it was? He was doing one. I think I went on his live last night or a couple nights ago. He was doing that. He's putting stickers on the green one. I was like, oh my god! If I had that many stickers, I would just say, forget it.
Yeah, I know. Look at it.
Get the stickers.
So do I. I was like going, ooh.
Yeah, he got a lot of stickers on that thing. think this is the only technique on this whole thing. First time I've seen any. I have to flip it back over. Oh yeah, I put it on backwards because I had to flip it over the wrong way. Yeah. Hold on. It's his tongue, that's why. Supposed to be his tongue. Or his mouth, bottom of his mouth. That's probably why there's hardly any pieces here. Good. Oh, we got one underneath there. Yeah, I'm not doing it exactly the same way it says to do it. Close enough. Put the one down first and then the thing.
Well, it looks like you're getting you're in the zone there. You're doing good.
Yeah.
It's building fast.
It's his mouth, bottom of his mouth. Got the top of his mouth already, but now his teeth, his baby teeth. This is where it kind of gets weird. I'm line him up right. And he's got a couple of fangs here, baby fangs. A lot of white dots. What is it, 4? Yeah. So we give it a few extras at least. And another fang. Or a baby tooth fang. I don't know why they call him Toothless. It looks like he's got teeth to me.
Yeah.
There we go.
I honestly not sure. I only saw snippets of the movies
Yeah, me too.
for those movies, honestly.
I don't think I've ever watched How to Train Your Dragon, not even the animated one. I don't think I've
Yeah,
ever seen it.
I only saw like small parts to it.
Yeah,
Like I know he meets that lady dragon, that's the white one.
yeah,
I know they have little dragons later on.
yeah.
But I mean, just little things like that is what I know. I didn't really watch the whole.
I don't think I've ever seen it. I've seen little parts of it, but that's it. Like the trailer maybe.
I was more into Monster Inc.
Yeah.
I was a fan of that.
Yeah, I heard that they're making a third one.
Yeah, I think so. And that movie I enjoyed. Monster Inc. I liked.
I guess it's not gonna be a Monster Inc. I can't remember what the name of it was though. It's Monsters Inc. something. It's not, you know how the university. It's something else.
Yeah, I remember they came out with the University, which I saw, which was funny.
It's not Monster Inc. 3. It's actually got some other name to it. I can't remember what the name was. It was one of those things that you go, oh, okay, that makes sense. You know, I can't remember what it was. I saw something about it. It's not Monsters Inc. 3, like you would expect.
And
But
I was a big fan of the movie Up.
yeah,
That's why I got the upset.
yeah, I got that too. I actually bought 2 of them at the same time, one for me, one for my wife. But mine shattered. You know, I was telling you about that before.
Yeah, that is a very fidgety set.
This is the top piece, I guess, not the bottom piece. So I guess its own independent mouth.
It's like the mouth from Aliens.
It's independent. I thought it was just gonna be the bottom of it, and that was it. Well, they want me to open back up again. Put the pink back in. Okay, that one. I was having fun doing that. Now I gotta sit here and keep finishing it. Okay, now where are they? I don't get what's going on here now. The back of it? Yeah, the back of it. Okay. Oh, I'm just reinforcing everything, I guess. Yeah, it's just the mouth, and that's it. That's all this is right here is mouth only. All these pieces just for the mouth.
That's funny.
That's weird. Yeah. And the tongue. I'm going to do the tongue, but I think you could do a, what do you call it too? There's an option on this. You got like a little piece of candy or something like that you choose on, or it's a leaf or something like that. I'm going to do it where he's just sticking his tongue out. Then you turn it back around again. And I guess this is where you connect it. I don't know how. Oh, I see. There's some studs on top right there. Where the heck did it go? Oh, I got it upside down. Okay, it goes like that. Is there? No, there's one more. Oh, unlock. It's in there somewhere. That's too far. I'm not sure where it lines up at. It's trying to come apart on me. Yeah, see? It's coming apart there. I can't see what lines up. There's one of those studs that have to be in the next one. Should be around in there somewhere. Come on, where are you? There it is. That looks about right, right? I think that looks about right. That looks about right, because that lines up. Yeah, that looks right.
Now you gotta figure out how to get it on the body.
Go, 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 go. It looks like, you know what this reminds me of? One of those, what is it? The little,
Chinese dragons?
no, the bomb on Super Mario World.
Oh yeah, that goes
Chompers.
chomp chomp. The
Yeah,
chomp
chomp,
chomper.
yeah.
Chomp
What it
chomp
looks
chomp.
like. It looks like a chomp chomp. That's
He
funny.
just needs the chain behind him. Chain
Yeah, it
chomp.
looks like a chomp chomp. There's much left here. No. Where is it? Little round piece. There it is. He's kind of filling all the studs here, I guess. Brick. Guess this is actual nose now. There we go. I thought that kind of looked funny. Oh, looks like we got something on the side too. And there's his tongue. That's why you need his mouth open. This is the part I was kind of wondering is how his tongue was made. I had no idea why I was thinking that, but I wondered how they did the tongue. I saw the way it goes in there. I'm like, how the heck would that fit? How would that work? Oh, it moves. Oh, that's cool. It turns.
It moves.
Yeah. It turns. See that? It turns around.
Ooh,
It
that's
looks white. It's
wild.
actually pink. The light's just hitting so brightly. And I think if I turn off, I can turn off that one light up there, or top, maybe the bottom light. But yeah, now you can kind of see it. It's pink now. It's really light pink. See?
It's so cute.
It's going to turn. No, try. Not that one. Both of you. Keep hitting the wrong button. Oh, that didn't help. It still looks the same. It's really light pink. Yeah. I think that's
That'll make a nice addition to your collection.
6 right there. Yeah, I don't know where you're going to put it. He won't fit up here on this shelf. There's no way. I actually had to move a couple of my brickheads. When I put Batman down there, I had to move the Mickey Mouse and the other one up there. So
Yeah.
I didn't have enough room. I was just a little bit too short. Oh, I'll take a little break here again. I can't remember if I had a cigarette earlier. I have somebody in here. Probably Dawn, you're on doll. She stays in, so I guess I got too boring. I thought, why did I know you were going to say that? Well, if you're boring, then I was boring too. So I thought you were going to say. Because after I said that, I realized, oh, now she's going to say something. And you did. What about these, though? Did I skip these? You're going to take off, you think? Oh, there you go. That's where to go. Oh, I see where to go. I missed these things on his mouth. Tiles.
I'm going to stay with you. Go. I wouldn't abandon you.
Yeah, I'll probably stay on. It won't be that long. I just missed these two pieces here. Right to 4, whatever it is.
Maybe you can get that picture for the next time for Sunday so we can see that.
Yeah, I'll have to show it then instead. I mean, I mentioned it, so. I'm sure there's a lot of pieces here, though. Doesn't it seem like a lot? There's even an extra tile. That's what makes me nervous when they never give you tiles. But I don't see nothing gone. That's how I figured out those were gone. See, I'm wondering about right here. See, there's studs right there. I have no idea what goes there. So maybe it must be the next step or something.
Could be.
Now it's his neck, I believe. His neck is pretty much the last of it. At bag 6. Well, this has got the big ass pieces in it. This will go really quick. It looks like a lot, but they're like huge pieces. We got one small bag. See, there's a lot of big ones in that one. They just look like a lot, but it wasn't, or it isn't. There is a lot of small pieces though. This bag's pretty bulky here. See? So, that's getting pretty much how you stack it, looks like. Let's do this type of thing. Simple step, huh? That's the next step. Here's the third step. Get little ones there. Yeah, I'm actually, I got the Lego truck too, the new Lego truck coming. The yellow Lego truck. I have that coming in the mail too.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to get that one for a long time.
Yeah, I wanted that one too, also.
I want to get it for
But
my
it's
city.
so expensive. You know, it's like, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, I want to get it for my
100
city,
bucks.
so that's mostly what I'm getting it for is my city.
That one
So
truck.
I'll probably build it on here. I don't know. I may just show it. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Haven't decided on that one. That'll be one of my last ones I received, so I'm hoping to get the rest of the shuttle pod parts. There's no tracking or anything on them. Because they're coming all the way from Denmark. That's why it's taking so long. I'm supposed to get them, I think, by the 20, something like the 28th, something like that. Considering Christmas, it's going to take a couple extra days. I was hoping they're actually shipping them. That's my problem. It says they've been shipped already. They were shipped, the first half was shipped. I don't know why it's taking so long. They shipped them pretty quick. But there's no telling them where the heck they are or how they're being. I don't know if they're being shipped UPS, USPS, or FedEx. Doesn't say at all. I'm assuming they're going to be shipped the way the other parts were shipped, which was UPS. But once I get those done, I'll be doing live on the shuttle pod. That's why I kind of wait a couple days before I actually add, my live when I've determined it's not going to be here by then. I'll go ahead and do something else that I have back here for the live. So until that does come. So that's pretty much what I've been stalling for, I guess you'd say, on all these sets. But it sure is taking forever. So I probably won't share the web page, but I'll give out the URL where it can be found. They talk about what parts you need to get, and there's a downloadable parts list you can do. And you just import that to lego.com, and you get all the parts. You can't get the minifig though. And then there's There's one little part that's not even available at all yet, but it can be found on the. I think it's on the Wally. It's Wally right here. I think he has 3 of them or whatever it is you need, or at least one. I think there's one in it. I didn't use it though, and it just uses that as an example so you know what part you're looking for. They don't even make it, so I have an alternative one that you can use. What it is,
Yeah.
it's just like, in fact, it's like that red one I just had earlier, the one for the mouth. It's exactly the same one, except the only difference is it's white. That's the only difference. Yeah, it's exactly the same one. It's just white. So they make the red one, but they don't make the white one. So what I do is the alternative is to get the one with only 1 stud on it instead of 2 studs, and then you just get a 1 by 1 stud the same color. It's just for a door, so it'll still attach and everything with the 1 stud.
Oh yeah.
The other one to fill in the blank. Yeah, that's what I did. I did on Studio before I ordered it to make sure it would work. And I kind of checked it out, because it's 3D. I kind of turned it around and said, okay, does that look like it'll stay there? Yeah, it'll stay. And I was like, oh, okay, it'll work. Okay, I'll order it now. Order all the parts. It cost about $20, and that was it. $25. I added other stuff to it to make it so it was free shipping, but I ordered at the same time I ordered what was it I ordered then? I'd have to look behind me and see what sets I have up here. There was so many sets that I built. Let me see. I think when it was before the 101 Dalmatian. When was it? I know it for Tom and Jerry. I think it was with 101 Dalmatians.
Oh yeah.
I think. I can't remember. I can look real quick. Because then now I'm stumped. Because there is something else I ordered with it. I know I did. Oh, it's showing my thing. I better move it over here where nobody can see it. It logs me in. I don't want anybody to see my password and all that stuff. Just in case it does bring it up. When was it? Or all my orders either. Oh no, it was with Tom and Jerry. Okay. Yeah, it was with Tom and Jerry.
Oh good.
So it's been that long ago. Yep, it was with Tom and Jerry. I know because Tom and Jerry, it shows here it shows Tom and Jerry before it, but then it was the same order, and then another Tom and Jerry after that, which was for my daughter, my oldest daughter. She did get that, by the way, too. She got it a couple days later after mine. But yeah, I got the first half of the shuttle pod, but not all the parts yet. The bigger parts are coming. Pretty much what it is. Bigger pieces. I think I got the alternative part of it though already. The alternate. I mean, I could probably half build it and that's it. I know the cells on the side I don't have those yet. I know that. There's a couple other ones, a couple things I don't have either yet. It's like the better half of it is still on its way. And I did alternative minifig. That's what I got the Enterprise here for, because I pretty much made her right here. This is my version of Ensign Row, see? So I can use the body. I can use the whole thing. I got the head and the hair from the actual shuttle pod parts, you know? So I can add her head and the hair to it, and it looks just like her. I just went about taking a nap, Roaming Brick said, was awake for the whole night. Figures, right? Looks like he's the only, oh no, there's 3 people back on now. So Roaming Bricks came back, was awake for the whole night. Well, it's only been 2.5 hours. I'm almost done with Toothless here. I'm on this bag 6 now. Looks like I'm jumping ahead too, almost. I almost jumped ahead there. He goes here. I think Alexander's falling asleep.
Yeah. I'm here.
If I start hearing snoring, I'm going to disconnect it.
listening.
No, I'm just kidding. I've fallen asleep on lives before. I fell asleep on Foggy's live one time. Like when it first started coming in, I fell asleep on his live.
Well, that music is very soothing.
I know. And what happened is he was doing top fans, and I was number one. And he said, "Thank you, little Lego," like he usually does, for being number one. And it woke me up. I was like, "Huh, what? Huh, what?" I was like, "What's going on?" And I think you said, "You're number one." I was like, "For what?" I didn't know anything about it. I was like, "Number one for what?" It was like first time I became number. I was on it. And I was like, "What are you talking about? I didn't know anything about this." You know.
You still, I think, hold the record for the most top
fans. I fell
fans.
asleep. I had my chair all the way back. I was just watching him. I just conked out. And then he said that, and just before you said something, I said, "For what? What's going on?" And you said, "You're number one top fan." I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like half asleep, going, "Oh, what?"
Yeah, I think you still hold the record as the most top fan, number one for a straight. With like seven times
straight.
in a row.
7 days straight. 7 days in a row. I don't know if anybody's beaten it yet, but 7 days in a row.
I don't think anybody's beaten it because it's weird because it's like it keeps jumping between I think Never Too Old for Lego. Liam came in first the other day.
Yeah, it keeps mixing back and forth. Yeah, but yeah, I did 1 week straight, and I finally said, "I'll just let everybody have it. Let them do it." And I was trying to be fair. I think Liam almost got it, like by 1 point or something like that, or whatever it is. And he said, "No, it's actually me," or it was Roaming Bricks. That's what it was, Roaming Bricks that was supposed to have it. And what happened is he got it. He actually had it, and a second later I got it, and that's when they saw it. I said, "Go ahead and give it to him. I mean, if I only gotten it 6 days in a row, that's fine." Or it was sometimes it was like 5th or 6th, and they gave it to me anyway. I was trying to be fair,
because we followed the YouTube thing. It can change right before the thing. It can just change like a dime.
Yeah,
and I don't know. I have no idea how that thing judges.
I can't.
Who gets what?
Something happened.
Where?
Somebody stole money from me. Come here.
How?
I just need you.
Hold on a second. Let me finish this right here. She thinks somebody got in her bank account or something. Or she had
Oh,
it
no.
wrong. Where is this piece at? Oh, there it is. Okay. What the heck? This thing's all bass backwards. There it is. Let me get through this step. I know I'll get lost. Not know where I'm at. Yeah, I should check her account real quick. Not on my computer. On
Yeah, that's something you gotta check. Check that.
Yeah, she says something. Okay. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hopefully, it won't be too long. Negative means it's been deposited. That's what it means. When it says negative, it means it's been deposited. It's a deposit. Right? When it's negative, when there's a negative sign in front, it means it's been deposited into your account. Right? If I remember right? On banks. So.
I hope everything's okay.
She's got a whole bunch of money that was, it said negative a certain amount. She thinks somebody may have taken it. He says, No, I think negative means it was deposited into your account because your payee probably gave you some what was left of your SSI because of Christmas. You know, that's probably what it was.
Ah,
She's had this problem before. She's had negative on there, and her payee didn't warn her for it beforehand. She's like, "How the heck do I have that much?" And it was negative on there. I mean, it was like almost a lot of money. And so she called her up and she said, "Oh no, I deposited that in there because it was a certain holiday or whatever it was. I knew you would want it, so I went and put what was left of your SSI in there." So that, the same thing this time, not quite as much, but it's a lot still. So it throws her off. She's like, "How the?" Because she never tells her, "I'm depositing this for you. Keep an eye on it,"
yeah.
So it throws her off, She's
Well, of
worried that
course.
maybe somebody
Yeah.
put in there that she doesn't know, or she thinks somebody may have taken it because it says negative. But no, when you spend the money, it doesn't have a negative sign in front of it. Whenever you spend off your debit card, it puts it as it says negative. It means it's been deposited, probably by her payee, because her payee puts her money in there. So that's because they're going to be closed the next few days, so she doesn't get a weekly check for like 2 weeks because they're going to be closed on the holiday.
Yeah.
So he's giving her a couple of weeks all at once, or the rest of the month, or whatever's left. She's been doing that lately. Because like I said, she has no bills at all. I pay all the bills around here. Except for the rent, that's the only thing she pays half of, and that's it. Which we heard might be going down instead of up. Which is weird. Not by much, probably $10 if that. Might be more like about 5 maybe. So we're hoping it does actually
Hey,
go down.
anything?
Because SSI went up, so usually it would go up because we're on housing, public housing or whatever. So it goes around our income. So when our SSI goes up, our rent goes up. Well, this time it seems like it might be going down, or it might even out. I don't know. Might be the same. Because her SSI went down because she's got some back pay that she didn't know about from like 10 years ago. And
Yeah.
she's been paying that every month and didn't know about it until now. So we're like, we told the manager, "Oh, she's not getting as much as we thought she was. Thought we were getting the same. I guess she gets less than I do." We didn't know that. Her payee didn't know that either until now. So we told the manager about it, and we said, "Well, our rent go down. She was paying that much of a difference? Yeah, it probably will. Not by much, but it probably will." We won't know till May though. They don't tell us the last minute, as usual.
Hmm.
We don't know what our rent will be till the day of, literally. They never tell you anything till the last minute. I'm getting to where I don't like these hooks. They break way too easily. Way too easily. I wish they'd redo those. Make them better somehow. These hooks, it takes nothing to break them. If you clip something in there just the wrong way, it'll break them right in half every time. They're really brittle. You just bump them and they'll break. That's what happened to my Grogu. I got bumped and broke the hooks right off. That's weird that they do that. That one doesn't even have studs over it, just goes over it.
That overhead. Look at it.
Yeah. There.
With his tongue hanging out.
Yeah, he's just sitting there with his tongue hanging out. That's got the weirdest neck. And it's so that's creepy looking. It really is.
Yeah.
The head's creepy looking now. This is the part that I was really looking at. I was like, that doesn't look right. That is creepy. Until it's completely done, that kind of hides it all. It looks like he's doing this type of thing, What it looks like.
Yeah.
It's like weird looking. Yeah, it's like I'm getting quiet too because I'm like majorly concentrating right now because the pieces are like hard to find, especially these corner things. I like to mix them up too. When you see, they put one in that one, one in this one. Or why I don't put them together. There's that one. I pulled it out like that. Pulled outward. There's that little piece I was looking for. I don't know why they didn't have you do that before. It's not like the thing here gets in the way at all. Could have gone in there earlier. Why you did that, I don't know. I do both sides, but I don't know which way it goes the other way. So it's reversed. Gonna do all this twice, looks like. All of it twice. But they're reversed, and I don't want to mess it up. Like just assuming how it goes, you know. I'll get it backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, they put the hook on this side.
I mean, the head looks as big as the body, which is
I know
weird.
it does. Because it's sticking out. But technically, all from about here over is actually part of the body. In our reality. That's what's happening.
Maybe once you see it on the attached, it'll look more.
Yeah, he's not sticking out. It gives you the illusion that he is, but then once I get him on there, see, this goes way back here like this, and now he looks like, see, it looks like the top, like his shoulders and that, what it looks like. It's kind of illusion, I guess. It just looks funny, like that.
Hmm.
So it's like his upper body or whatever. Really weird looking. I just thought it kind of looked creepy with his head sticking out like that, like it does.
Yeah.
When I first saw it on here. I mean, if I remember right, even the Dalmatian was that way. He looked kind of creepy at first. Because you build his neck
Well,
separate from the body.
Well, that's like I see why a lot of people didn't really go for this set. I think. I mean, they bought it. They thought it was cute, but it wasn't a set people were looking to build on camera.
It flips out. Does it fold in again or something? No, it doesn't. It sticks out. I thought we connected that. That's what it looked like. And now the other side. This is all in reverse. So that's why I didn't want to mess up. Make sure I get it right direction. I've gotten it backwards before. I've assumed, oh, it's supposed to be done this way. I do it all backwards, like, it's the other side, so it's got to be in reverse. I take it all apart and do it all over again. From the very beginning. I had just done it right the first time, Follow the instructions. And I always like to jump ahead. Gets more interesting that way, Then you just have to tear it apart and do it all over. And you feel like an idiot. And there's that side, bring that back out. I know that one lines up like right there, yep. So he turns this way too. He doesn't just turn, he turns that way, and I think he turns that way too.
Oh, wow.
His head turns back and forth a little bit.
That's interesting.
A little bit of articulation there, not a whole lot. There's that other half, a little block that goes in there, which I think is everything that's left in this bag. So that'll be it. This is almost done. And then probably good, not even 10 minutes for that other part. It's going to be done in like 10 minutes. It's real quick. There's hardly anything in that seventh bag. I think it's only the tail and that's it, nothing else. The tail has all this stuff on it, so
I don't see any wings though. He should have wings. That's weird.
He's too young to have wings.
Oh,
He's too little. Yeah. Something's not lining up here. Oh, did I what I did wrong? I don't know. Oh, I hate these dots trying to get them off. Oh, yeah, it goes down there. Okay. I put it up one too much. That's what I thought. It goes up here like this. No? Okay, something's wrong here. It doesn't look right. No, it goes down there. Oh, okay, I see. But then it doesn't go up there. What the heck? Oh, I see what I missed. There it is. It was that one first. And then this. There, now it looks right. The dot should be still there. There we go. There was empty space there. I was like, Lego never has empty space.
yeah, that's weird.
Except that the eyes, they were like that. That's what threw me off on that one, because they had empty space on the eyes. Where's that little hook? There it is. Yeah, the eyes had empty space, but then it's hidden by the little round thing that went around it. Yeah, this would have been easily seen. Got that. Oh, these little half circles and things drive me nuts. I lose these every time. I've lost one yet, but keywords yet. I always get them backwards. There. It's so hard to line up too. Always get them crooked. There we go. That's the other side. Maybe these are his wings. I don't know. Maybe his wings on his head there. Looks like it might actually be his wings or something. He's got like little fins. I don't know. I don't remember this part looking through it. Not much here though. But what this attaches to it, I have no idea what's going on here. That is just an extension of these things. Do it. Maybe, I don't know. So that one goes. They don't really show where it goes. I guess it attaches right here. I take it. Slight angle like that. Oh my god, those things are ridiculous. They just sit there all by themselves. There's two pieces there on top of his head here. Yeah, they're just gonna sit there. Those have fallen off so easily.
So is it locking in okay? It doesn't look like it's.
Yeah, it did. It's just in a slight, supposed to be a slight ankle. But these two pieces here, they'll just fall right off, no problem. Because they just sit there.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd rather them be studs or something at least. But I mean, I can see why it's supposed to be like his hair or something like that. We got that one upside down one. This one, yeah, this is gonna be it right here. Let's finish this off right here. Yeah, I guess that's part of his hair or whatever, fur. What these are. It goes on, and this one goes on that one. Come on, it's a pain. You have to put it almost sideways. Ah. See, it's supposed to be a slight angle up and a slight angle over. guess it's like that.
Ooh.
What's it telling me to do there? Well, it still doesn't even connect those things. That's that these would connect to this, but it doesn't. It just leaves those out like that. That's weird. And we put it on the body. Man, there it goes. It's on. That was too easy. That turns really good too. Yeah, it totally articulates all the way around without hitting anything yet. I thought they said bag 1. God, I must be tired. Yeah, see, there's like nothing. That's it. That's bag 7. There's nothing to bag 7 whatsoever. Like they should have just combined it with bag 6.
Yeah.
Why do we so much bag? It's just his tail.
It's like they were trying to justify the price.
I guess so. It's his tail and the accessories. Like his fire breathing stuff. His fire, his tail, and the little things he's eating. That's all it is. Oh, nope. You spoke too soon. He's got wings.
What?
He does have wings.
Wings?
Yep. Little wings that came with it. That's probably what those attached to. That's what these are for, is his wings. I think. See, this is weird. A little bit kind of like Technic there, I guess. I think he's cute already.
I think it's cute.
The tail's gonna pull them together, though. I think. Roman bricks at Happy Building. Yeah, we're almost done here, so. Little tail there, little tail tip. Are those brown? Yeah, they must be brown. Let's see what color I have in here. Left. Just slide that over that. 2 of them. I think he was only, he was either 59 or 69. I can't remember which one. I guess comparing to other sets, seems like it's pretty worth it. You know? I mean, it took me 2 hours, and I was building pretty fast, too, at first. Kind of slowed down here, but... So, yeah, for the time it takes you to build it, yeah, it seems to be worth it. In comparison, anyway. Now, if you compared it to nothing, I don't know what I would say. Like it was my very first set ever. Is it too expensive? I don't know. I'm seriously thinking about, I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm seriously thinking about getting the Star Trek Enterprise on AliExpress, get a non-Lego version of it. I wouldn't normally do that, but I'm actually thinking about it. Because a lot of people are doing that anyway. They don't have it yet, but when they do, I might get it that way. They have Death Star, the Death Slice on AliExpress, $300 still.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly the same
Wow.
as the Lego one.
Woo.
$349 or something like that. It's like, geez, that's still too much,
Crazy.
especially for fake Lego.
Yeah.
It's like ridiculous. Yeah, they're taking that for everything it's worth. That's probably the most expensive AliExpress set I've ever seen.
I would say so.
I've never seen them over $100.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I've gone through there just to see what they do and what they have in fake sets like that, copycat or clones or whatever you want to call it. But oh, his little flag. This guy's got a little flag on his tail. I guess it's a flag. I don't know what it is. What did they do? Put them in this one now? Yeah, they did. I knew it. Put the opposite side of this one. This hardly has any printed pieces at all. Those stickers, though, thank God, that I found anyway. I didn't find any stickers in this. Doesn't seem like it would have it anyway. It doesn't have much anyways for anything as far as stickers. But yeah, this looks like that's the only printed piece there is. So, coming up here in a second. So we got the hook. There. There we go. And there's a panel right there. Yeah, that's the only printed piece there is. This whole entire set. Looks like he goes right there, yeah. Yeah, it's the only printed piece I know of, other than his eyes. His eyes and his eyes and a couple pieces on the back represent like hair and stuff like that. We saw those earlier. I think around his legs somewhere. Can't remember where they were now. I remember putting them on. Maybe it's on his chest. No, right there, his legs. Yeah, there's two printed pieces right there. And that's it. There's only like 3 or 4 printed pieces on the whole entire thing. There's not much at all. Flip it over now. So yeah, he's got little flags right there.
Yeah, that goes on his tail.
Yep, it's on his tail there. It is. It's actually part of his tail. Oh, this could be hard to get to if I do it that way. That goes on his tip of his tail there. There you go. Line it up right. And it goes back there. Oh, it turns the other way. Okay. I guess he's turned like this. Yeah, they turn like that, see?
Yeah.
And there's his wings.
How cute.
Yeah, you do this twice, okay, so they're exactly the same. These look like bat wings.
Yeah, little bat wings.
These are the bat wings from Batman. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they are, too. They're probably Batman wings. Because there's a car that had these, and they look exactly the same color and everything. I remember them. I lost
Maybe
them.
that's where they got these pieces from.
Yeah, they look like the bat wings. I think they are. They look exactly the same. I didn't realize he had wings. Oh, now we gotta put it all together. Oh, no, we don't. I guess those pieces are just hanging there. So these go, I guess, in that little hole that was made earlier. I guess. I don't know. Looks like it does. I'm afraid to pick them up. Oh, yeah, it'll go in there. Ah! Bent on me. Get in there. Got that joint on there. It does more going up. There it goes. Which way did it go? Up. Shows a kind of an angle. Okay. Just want to turn it the right way. But yeah, the angle keeps bending on you when you try to push into that hole there. That one was a lot easier. So it just kind of goes in a little bit of an angle. Like that. See? Oh, we got something on there. Open his mouth, say aw. This is a little clip, you know, where they clip these things in. That's why they put it in the top mouth so you don't really see it. This is how you clip all the toys in that he has. I guess. I'm so afraid this head's going to fall off. I've had too many of these things do that to me. Have you ever had it where you make something like this and the head falls right off? The body falls off the head? It does it to me. When I built the Simba, his head came off. When I was holding the head, the body came off. I think even the Dalmatian did that to me too. My Stitch did that. The only one that didn't do that is the girl Stitch. I held it by the head and it actually stayed together. But they kept falling off every time. I don't know how many times I shattered the things every time we crashed on the desk here. Lucky I wasn't doing them live. But I think the Dalmatian wasn't as bad though. It was pretty solid. It didn't shatter though. But the rest of them, they would shatter as soon as they hit the desk right here. Pieces going flying everywhere. Yeah, I don't see that, but I found it. Oh, this is a little prior breathing. Doohickey thing. I wasn't going to do this, but I might as well, I guess. I think it was done. Oh, this is a little toy that you play with. This little baby toy. I don't know what this is, some kind of plank or something. Oh God. I gotta make all of those. Now I'm committed, I have to do it now. Man, if I wouldn't known those were on there, I would not even done this. I do not like these. Especially having to straighten every one of them out. Yeah. You're never going straight, ever. That one will, something's that one. The rest of them won't be straight. They never are. Never do these things straight. They give me an extra one though, at least. That's a first. Now what? Almost like it's his tail. Kind of sort of. Or his tail or something. That's a loose one. That is loose as heck. That is so loose. There's metal here on this end. Oh, that's printed too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a fish.
Oh yeah, he has little fish, right?
It's a little fish.
Yeah, 'cause he eats fish.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that's what it was. Oh, see? You can take everything out. So you have to take his tongue out to put the fish in there. And you take this little piece out for his fire. You take that whole thing out, you put the fish in there. You take his tongue off. About breaking it in a million pieces.
Mm.
And the fish is like all, God, this is annoying. It's all dangly. And you just hook it anywhere, I guess, in there. Doesn't matter, I guess. Anywhere it snaps in. There. And you close his mouth. Looks like he's eating the fish. Let it down. There. See? Now he's got the fishy. He's eating the fishy now.
No.
You can wiggle around. The fish will wiggle.
Mhm.
But I didn't know what the heck that was. I didn't see the tail and all that.
Yeah.
That is not easy to
Right.
get off. Fish is not easy to get off. I'd rather just do the tongue. I forgot how the tongue goes now.
Mm.
Tongue back in. Is that? Did I do that back? I think I did it backwards. The tongue goes that way. Yeah. I was gonna leave those off. Just have them like that. I think it's supposed to be quick. It points out, I think. Yeah, the points go out. Okay. And he's done.
Are you almost done?
I just finished just now. Yep. So,
Mhm.
look at all these small pieces left. There's tons of them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they gave you a lot of extras there.
Well, I need to talk to you, so you need to end now.
So, there's not a whole lot, I guess. Okay. Yeah, 3 hours right on the button.
Yeah, perfect.
There he is right there. Let me put him up here so you can see him now, for real. There we go. You can kind of see if I can get the top of him there a little bit too. There we go. Da 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 da. I want to focus on that. Da 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 da.
cute.
I can see him. You can see him this way. You can see the top of his head. So, yeah,
It's so cute.
he's about the same size as Stitch, which not counting Stitch's ears. I guess these you can kind of. Oh, that's what it is. See, when he gets mad, you put those up like that.
Ah.
That's what it is, and you put them out. See, that's what you do. And you go out, turn him sideways, where he's kind of like, huh? He looks confused. So it's part of the posing, is what it is. You put these all the way down, where he's like, he wants to pounce. Put all these in. So it's like he's getting ready to pounce. See, his hair comes in. So that's what it is. You move his hair and everything. So there's a lot of it.
Yeah.
The wings will even go up too. You put the wings up like he's flat, like he's flying. See? I don't know why you should put him by the head.
You get itty wings.
Yeah. I know, I almost feel like I got these wings backwards, to tell you the truth. I almost feel like they should be going. Feels like they should be going this way. Doesn't it? It feels like I have them backwards, like you should go that way. Then you would fly that way, right? That looks like he's flying now. See, because they're rounded in the front. I don't know why, but it seemed like they were backwards. I might have had them backwards. He looks better that way, though, with him going that direction. Because he was going that direction, though.
Yeah, no, it's.
So, I don't know where I'm going to put him now.
Yeah, we'll find a spot.
I'll probably put him up there. He's pretty small. So, I'll figure that out after the live. Okay, so, let's see. Roman Bricks is half the building, so that's the last thing I've seen. So, looks like he's the only one here, or that, or Don Yarndall. I don't know who's in here now. So I guess that's it for that. And thanks for everybody for coming in and watching this built Toothless from oh god, now I forgot the name of it now. How to Train Your Dragon. So why is it still up? It's supposed to actually close already. Usually it closes by itself. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye.
Bye for now.
Bye bye. Have a great day.
Little Legos, where to go? If you want to find ways to have everyone know, it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only Lego building you ever did. Little Lego is where to go. If you want to find ways to have everyone know, it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only Lego building you ever did. Little Lego is where to go. If you want to find ways to have everyone know, it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid.
I looked at the time and it was like 3.
Please subscribe and hit that bell to be notified of videos I post.
The gate was up, so I
Thanks for watching.
Everyone can hear me too. Ah.